welcome in. Of course, I had to play Anti-Fragile. I pulled up my playlist. We had to start with this one, of course. Is that predicted it? But Kaiwan, thank you so much for the 2 months, and is that thanks for the 68 months. Hope everyone is having a good weekend. They're just like making up words, huh? They like what is the other songs? I don't think any of the other ones are like made up words like that. I think there's just anti-fragile, which I guess means they're not fragile. I mean, that's you can only assume, right? That they're not fragile. Um, and what else? And yeah, Unforgiven, which I guess is a word. I don't know. Wait, doesn't show tier. Oh, that was tier 3. Oh my god. Thank you, Gawin. I appreciate it. You didn't have to do that. I I just like glossed over it with my. I just kind of read the 2 months part. But thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. The tier 3 self scams. I said for the me. I thought you just meant you were subbing for the memes. I wasn't expecting that. Thank you. Do you want any tier 3 emotes? I actually don't have any. Because I removed them all from tier 3, but I can add some back if you want some special emotes. I don't know what you want, but somehow I got rewards from Twitch. Like how? What kind of rewards? And welcome in Demero. They're also fearless, yeah. But that's a real word, so that's like that one makes sense. They have a certain Shakespearean creativity with the word. They're the ones who have the lyrics that are like self-love is a mommy, I'm the baby. That's like my favorite K-pop lyric now. My favorite K-pop lyric before that was I can't really say it because it has a curse word in it, but it's like uh I'm a star but no Patrick. So like they're saying like I'm a star but not Patrick Star, which is like the worst lyric ever. And it's in a song where they're supposed to be like really cool. Um and obviously the coolest thing to do is make a SpongeBob reference, right? But yeah, it's I do love that one. But I kind of I don't know. Self-love is the mommy, I'm the baby has kind of taken over for me. That's why they gave Audible for 2 months. Ooh, and some boxers badge. Boxers badge? You're not wearing it. But enjoy your Audible, I guess. You can listen to some books. I don't think I would do well on an audio. I've never listened to an audiobook, but I don't think I would be able to because like for me like if something's just verbal, I cannot. It's hard for me to like process it. Maybe as like a neuro what is it called? There's neurotypical and then there's not typical. Oh, neurodivergent. Maybe it's like a ADHD kind of thing, but um for me it's like if it's just audio, I cannot follow along. Like reading is so much easier. And welcome in Raikin. Happy Apper Day to you too. Disney had announced new trailers last night. Like Disney trailers. I know Kalani was just posting about um MCU guys or like Sadie Sink or something is in MCU and the girl from Obsession is in MCU, which is cool. SpongeBob is very hip with the kids. I guess so. I guess so. Ooh, I got a baseball emote. That's cute. Yoonjin is one of the writers, so they have creative control. Does she write self-love as a mommy, I'm the baby? If so, she's a genius. She's a genius. Like I don't know what to tell you. She's a songwriting prodigy. No, I don't know if that was her because I like Yoonjin's solo songs and her lyrics are not like that. She has never had any lyrics like that. Her lyrics are more normal. I haven't used Audible in a while, but I use it for like learning stuff while driving. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, maybe I would be good at Audible because I do like video essays and stuff, which are basically just like listening to listening to stuff, like there's like nothing on the screen to follow. So maybe I would be fine with the audiobook. I don't know. I never tried it. D23. I don't know what that is. Is it a dice with 23 sides? Can that exist? I don't know. New Kingdom Heart. Oh, nice. Never played Kingdom Hearts. You got a red car. Oh, these are all like sports related, huh? Oh no, this is not. This is unrelated. This is not a hype emote. No, is it? I don't know. I cannot tell. Oh no, it's by the same person. Okay, yeah, it's probably. I could just click on it. No. Oh, it's a hype train emote. Okay. Do I know how to use Twitch? No. It's cute though, I like it. Um, yeah, anyway. Anyway, how has everyone's week been? Oh, yeah, speaking of soccer, then I didn't know, but the new Ted Lasso season is out, which is exciting. I love Ted Lasso. The last season was not my favorite. The last season of the men's arc, it was like, I don't know, kind of a lot of characters already had their character arc, and it was like it felt kind of just like it was kind of it felt kind of like forced, like they were trying to force like those really heartfelt moments and stuff like that, but which were really organic in the first 2 or 1 seasons, but the last one was not that good, in my opinion. Um, but they're kinda doing like a soft reboot 'cause, Ted Lasso is coaching the women's team, so we'll see. It's been good so far. Um, Everyone's wanting some early 2000s movie to be on Kingdom Hearts, but I'm glad Coco is confirmed to be in Kingdom Hearts. Oh, yeah, that's cool. You're doing well, just in a good mood, that's good. You might download Genshin or Resident Evil 9 one of these days. Well, one of those games is much longer than the other. Um, yeah, it's, both great games in their own completely different way. I'm Wakamin Lake. Hope you're doing well today. Ted Lasso, the show known for subverting tropes, going back for a fourth, that's hard to say, a forced fourth season. Honestly, it is. I thought like they don't really need another season, but um, if they're doing like if they were going back to the same guys, then I would be like, yeah, there's no point in doing that because like they've already had their character arcs. But with a whole new team, I can see it. And then like with the women's team, like obviously there's like a lot more like Ted Lasso's a very progressive show, and like there's a lot of like things that they can go into right on the women's team that would be like completely different than the men's team. Um, but the one thing I was like really concerned about because like um, the whole like thing in Ted Lasso at the end was like he's like, oh, I need to go be with my family because he has a son, right? He has a son. He's like, uh, I love being in England and like coaching this team, but like I need to be like a father to my son and like actually be there, right? Um, but they bring the whole family over, so I'm like, okay, that's fine, that's fine. The ex-wife wants to move, the son wants to move, and um, yeah, I think that makes it work. You know what I mean? Because like if you went back and left his son behind again, I'd be like, okay, that's like ridiculous. Like that kind of ruins it. But if they're all going back, that's good. And welcome in Ratzi. Miju's ready for school. I don't think I would have worn this in school. I did not dress like this in school. So I think my style is a lot more preppy as I got older. I mean, I had like actually no, I had a really preppy phase. I had a lot of collared shirts around like the ninth or 10th grade. I had a lot of collared shirts. Like, do you guys remember? Like, I guess maybe you don't. This is all very like um time dependent. But there was like a time where like that kind of style was like super in. I'll get all my clothes at like Top Shop and it'd be like very like I don't know if I would say fancy. It was just very I would say it was very preppy. So then yeah, I did that, but then later on I had a bit of an emo phase. And I never went like full emo, I would say, but there was a lot of black and that kind of stuff. And then I kind of just like I just wore whatever I want later. That's why I like that. I don't really like the idea of having like school uniforms because I really liked experimenting with fashion and like finding what I liked and like trying new things and stuff like that when I was in school. So I thought that was like a great way to express yourself, and I don't think I would have enjoyed a uniform. Sweater vest plus collar shirt cannot be comfy indoor clothes. Actually, this I used to have like I used to have like a button up shirt, and I thought it was really uncomfortable. I was like, wow, how do you guys wear these all the time? Or like people who like have to wear them to the office and stuff. I was like, how are people wearing these? But it was like a really cheap one, and then I got this one. It's from Uniqlo, of course. And it's really soft. It's actually really comfy. It's not like the most comfy because it's not like really stretchy or anything like that. But it's this material's really nice. So um, it's better than that one I had before was like really plastic. You haven't seen it. I'm waiting for more episodes to be out so I can knock it out in a single month of Apple TV Plus. I'm just concerned it's gonna feel like an epilogue. I mean, I'm only like 2 episodes. I mean, only 2 episodes have aired so far, so I'll let you know how it is. Um, but Um, my brother told me about, where my brother signed up for this thing called, okay, there's this thing called Stremio. It's not Streamio, it's Stremio. And it basically like compiles all the shows from like all the streaming services. But if you combine it with something called Torrentio, you can imagine what kind of service this is. If you combine it with Torrentio, and then you get this. Sorry, this is very complicated. Very complicated. And then there's another service called Debian, and it's $4 a month, and it's basically like you can like torrent all these shows, but it's done through like a separate server, so it's not like peer to peer from your computer, so you won't get in trouble with your ISP. Um, so it's like a safe way to do it, apparently, according to my brother. So it's $4 a month, and you can have access to any show ever, like every single streaming service. So I would recommend this if it's available. I can send you the links on how to set it up. You loved your school uniform. You didn't need to think about clothes. I mean, yeah, that's if you don't want to think about clothes, then school uniform is good. But you can also just like wear the same thing every day if you wanted, right? Like just be like, Mom, buy me like 6 of the same shirt, and you could dress like a cartoon character with the same clothes every day. Sponsor of every stream, Uniqlo, of course. Uniqlo, Lululemon, and I don't know. I don't really have brand loyalty like Chicano does. I just have certain brands that I like have a lot of clothes from. But if they went down in quality, I wouldn't be loyal to them. Uniqlo has some really good manufacturing clothing. Yeah, I think like at the price, the quality is pretty good, especially like relative to other clothes. Like a lot of clothes have terrible quality these days. Made you watching a new TV show season? Of course, of course. Get in trouble for torrenting Zoo Tycoon. Yeah, so if you do it through, you get in trouble because you're doing like a torrent and it's like peer to peer, right? So like you can your IP, sorry, is like revealed. But if you do it through this, like the Debian thing, then they cannot track you because it's downloaded from to their server and then you download from there. So I haven't used it that long, but it seems really good. And my brother said that he only pays $4 a month. Have you been doing the quest or was last time during last stream? The Genshin quest, you mean? Yeah, I'm only doing on stream. Don't worry. I wouldn't skip and do it off stream. Mom buy me 6 Ryujin shirts. Yeah, you might have gotten bullied for wearing those shirts. You'll be taking notes. Yeah, if anyone, I can post it in the Discord. Is that allowed? I don't know. I don't know what the legality of. I guess it's pretty illegal, no? But in a low key way, in a not that serious way. But just look up Stremio, Stremio without an A. But yeah, it's really nice because it has all the Apple TV shows. That's a really annoying thing about Apple TV shows. It's like they have really good shows, but like they don't have that many shows. So it's like, oh, it doesn't really feel worth it to buy like a whole subscription to it. But I had it before because it was like free. I got some free with my iPad. I got eyeliner on my hand. It will not come off. um, but yeah, I got some free when I got my iPad. But yeah, then I had to like, and they give you a trial. So I used like my trial. My brother used his trial, and I got my iPad trial as well. But I watched Severance with that. But I think I had to pay like 1 or 2 months to watch. Ratsy's on the FBI list. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, no, I also got to watch Paramount Plus show, which is like, who has Paramount Plus? I remember iCarly reboot was on there, and but someone posted it on like a Google Doc, so I watched it from the Google Doc. But I know there was like another season after that. I haven't seen it. I thought it was fine. It's like a reboot. Um, but I also watched this show on Paramount Plus called Players. It has a really terrible name to Google. It's like Players 2022, and it's a mockumentary style show. If you guys know American Vandal, it's by the same people who made American Vandal, and it's a mockumentary show about LCS, so the American League of Legends circuit, I guess. And it's about a fake team, but it's actually really good. I thought it'd be. I was like, I don't know about this, but everyone online was like, "Oh yeah, this is really good. Like genuinely, this is a really great show." And I was like, "It seems never heard of this." I thought I would have heard about this like in the gaming space, right? It's like a full like Hollywood TV show about League of Legends, right? Keep talking, you've seen it. Yeah, yeah. It's like genuinely I thought for me, I'm not like super into like pro League of Legends. So like a lot of the references I didn't really get. So I think if you don't really like League of Legends, it's not really a I would not recommend it. But if you do really like League of Legends, great show. For me, it was like pretty good. But I think if you were um it, you could just send that again without the swear as. Um but yeah, for me who like only kind of knows about League of Legends, it was still pretty good because like the character development was quite well done. Like everyone was really unlikable at the start, and then you kind of get to know them, and like there's a lot of character growth, which is very sweet to see. Um, so I gotta watch the Mario Galaxy movie on Paramount. The Mario Galaxy movie's on Paramount. That sucks. World Championship is in 2 months. Oh yeah, it's normally in like October-ish, November-ish. I don't watch Worlds. See, I don't watch League of Legends really. I only watched like that one Worlds one time. But I still enjoyed the show. I still enjoyed the show. I want to say it's my favorite show of all time. Jibei, the League of Legends YouTuber, was in it, and he was like, "It's better than Arcane." I was like, "Okay, relax, relax." Like, it's a great show. I know you worked hard on it, and he was like pretty involved in it. But I was like, "No, it's not better than Arcane." Like um, maybe if you really don't like the style of show that Arcane is, and you really like the style of show that Players is, like the um the mockumentary style show, then maybe, but Arcane's just a better show. Come on, like it's it's a masterpiece. Um, Imagine being an LCS pro and screwing up AliCom. Is it really hard to screw up? I don't like to see. I didn't really understand any of the stuff. Like I've played League of Legends, but I'm not like really familiar with it, so I don't actually know. I recognize some of the people, like the cast. There were like all the casters were real people, and there was some offline TV people as well in there. And I recognize Gbe because I love Gbe's videos. Um, Imagine screwing up Mel's. All no, it was like a big moment. In the main character of the show, he is in the LCS finals and he messes up the Alistar combo, the Wombo combo, as they say. WoW classic YouTuber. Yeah, I went to his channel and he only posts WoW videos now. I guess I had unsubscribed at some point. But he used to make really, really high quality League of Legends documentaries. I don't know what he does with WoW now, but he's a really, really great YouTuber. But I think he got like really burnt out from League of Legends content or something like that, which is fair. And welcome in Sizer Nick. You can just say hello, okay? I'm Canadian though. Have you seen Vox Machina? No. Is that a movie? It's pressing one button after another. A timing is very lenient. Oh yeah, because he was saying like he was like, "Oh, I pressed Q and then it like, didn't go off or something," um, or maybe he just like completely his mind just blanked. I mean, they say cream cheese is really he chokes, when it matters. The Malice alt reference is K-Drill messed up as a pro. Oh. I didn't even know K-Drill was a pro. I don't know. I don't know any of these references. So I'm saying, like I think Razzie would like the show. It does start out a little slow. I will say the first 2 episodes are not the best. But after that, it's quite good. I think if you like, I mean, I know you watch Pro League of Legends, so I think you would enjoy it. Apparently it's super accurate. He fell deep into the WoW rabbit hole, did he actually? What kind of videos does he make though? Does he still make documentaries? It seems like he's posting more frequently because I think when he made League of Legends videos, he wouldn't post very often because like each documentary would be like it would take him like months to make it. Vox Machina plus Arcane season one of my peak animated shows. Oh, huh. I mean, I don't watch a lot of animated shows, so I would put Arcane at my peak animated show. But you know, I don't have a lot to compare it to. What is Vox Machina about? Machina? I don't know. In Wakamin Alpha, hope you're doing well today. You have too many shows you gotta watch when life gives you tangerine. Apparently, it's a top K drama. The one with IU. I started it, but I never continued it. He's mostly making videos documenting his experience with WoW. They kind of make me want to play WoW again. I see. I see. You cannot. I thought you have to swear it off because of how addicted you get to it. It's the animated version of Critical Role's first D&D camp. Oh, I see. I see. I don't know what it's called. I just know about their other one. Something men, something mice. No, it's not mice and men, right? That's it's something like that though. The Mighty Men. I can't remember. Call me Wolfie. Okay, okay. Just like my favorite Pokemon YouTuber, the Mighty Nine. Okay, I was super off. There's nothing to do with mice. um, Same. It was too slow for you. The Life Gives You Tangerines. I just didn't really get into it yet. I'm not like super into watching K dramas. Oh, the Mighty Nine. Oh, I see. I see. Of Mice and Men is a top D&D setting. Is it? It's been a long time. How have I been? I've been good. How about you? I'm sorry. I don't watch Critical Role. I don't know any of them. I just like I only know Ashley Johnson, but I don't really know what I like playing D&D. Um, but I don't really care about listening to D&D. I don't know. You guys know I don't really like fantasy stories, so if you give me a playing D&D is one thing because it's like very interactive, but if you just give me a story and you're like, oh, this drow guy and the elf guy and the warlock guy, and I'm like, oh my god. If it has like really great characters, then like Arcane is fantasy, right? But it's not like fantasy. You know what I mean? It's not like Lord of the Rings, you know? You still play Skyrim? Yeah, because I think Skyrim kind of falls into the same category. It's just an enjoyable game. There's a lot of interaction, you know? I'm not playing Skyrim because I'm like, man, I would love to be an elf, you know? Whenever you're getting a community D&D campaign, I want to watch Miji cast a level 1 spell at level 7. What's wrong with that? That's like 6 extra magic missiles. Is that bad? I love doing that. Oh, what if you're just out of the level 1 spots? That's the problem. That's what I do. Like I'm like, oh, I'm out of level 1 spells. Let me cast knock. Let me upcast knock. Yeah. There's none left. What am I supposed to what am I supposed to do? Disintegrate does more damage. No, I don't know what that is. I've never played like really high level. Cause Baldur's Gate only goes up to like you got like some level 6 spells, but you barely get to play with them and the game ends. Um Means you're hoarding resources. Means other people are hoarding resources. I stand by this. If you long rest and you have a single spell slot left, you wasted it. Use it. Nothing wrong with that. One of my favorite Wendy's. Oh yeah, I think we talked about this before. This is my favorite. In Wakamin, let's listen to yapping. Well, you have to participate too. You don't have to participate. You can participate. Um, it's a level 7 spell. I've never had a level 7 spell. Um, in Happy Weekend to you too. In Baldur's Gate 3, you want to upcast Scorching Rays with the OP gear anyway. Okay, such a min-maxer. What about all the cool level 6 spells you get? Like, what if I want to do Dimension Door? Is that level 6? I don't know. There's one of the door ones is level 6. And I used it once. I didn't get to use. I told you about the story, right? Because there was this cool spell where you like make a door portal, and then oh, arcane gate. That's the one. And then I put them both in the same spot because I didn't understand the to understand what was going on in the game. Like I didn't really. It wasn't really clear what I was doing with the controls, and I put them both in the same spot. And I was so sad. That was the only chance I had to use it. You hoard resources too. Don't loop me in with you. I do not hoard resources. It's everyone else. Everyone else in the chat is hoarding resources. You gotta use it. If you don't use it, it's like use it or lose it. You know, because you get them all back when you rest. Miju would run out of spell slots so quickly in D&D because you can't just long rest after each combat. I mean, it depends on the situation. Like there's some times where like you rest, but like nothing happened, really. So you're like at that point, you may as well use your highest level spell against some random, I don't know, some random like what's something really small like a what's a hilitroll equivalent in D&D? Um, I don't know. Bokoblin, the Bokoblin. Um, Arcane Gate Mage opens it right on top of our other port. I didn't know. It was like select where you want to put it. So I put one side down, but I accidentally put both sides down. That's my fault. But it wasn't very clear. I tried using Arcane Gate for quest and honor mode. It worked somewhat. Nice. Yeah, and that's what I like about D&D/Baldur's Gate. Like you can have a lot of very creative solutions to puzzles, and there's a lot of cool spells that have a lot of like a utility uses, which is I think really I really love utility spells. Um, like I just get utility spells and then I use the same damage spell always. Like it's like magic missile, fireball. What do you need anything else? Just fireball. The Gwen way. Hit your own team. Fireball. She can't even defend herself here, but she will. I know Gwen would own that. It's used when I need to. It's better to have more. Nah, I disagree. I disagree. I think it's better to use it and then later be like, "Oh, I wish I didn't use it," versus never using it. You know what I mean? Like if you reach okay, like say like do you play Pokemon? You have a max. This is my best example. Max revive. Like if you finish the game and you're still hoarding your max revive, like what a waste. Unless you're doing like a no, if some people do like no items or whatever, but I'm welcome in red. My dungeon manager, my dungeon master lets me do whatever I want. Hey, that's good, right? I still don't really understand all the D&D rules. I'm like, I guess it's just on the whim, of the dungeon master. Evil DM interrupting long rest with the ambush. What? Well, that can happen. My old DM was about 3 combats between long rests. When I play, it's just like when it makes sense. Like when it's like, oh, it's nighttime. We've traveled a long way. Let's rest or whatever. I don't know. Um, and then if I just run out of spell slots, I'm out of spell slots. It's fine. I will kill everyone with vicious mockery. I will. And welcome in, Coop. Hope you're doing well today. Attacking Gwen, she's not here is crazy. She said it herself. I didn't ask how big the room is. I said I cast fireball. Exactly. Fireball always works. Rather wait to use it. What if I need to upcast a healing spell to save up from being wiped and I used for magic missile? Yeah, but I say like, okay, you have like that situation. How many times, okay, if you're a hoarder in a video game, how many times do you like make your way to the next long rest or make your way to the next save or like the next big item or whatever, and then you're like, you know what? And you're like, oh, you know what? I could have used that thing that I was scared to use. That's no problem. Versus how many times do you use it and be like, "Oh, man, I shouldn't have used it." I think that situation is a lot less common than, like, "Oh, I coulda just used it." They should carry over my stuff to the next game. Maybe it's, there's a new game plus. New game plus maybe, but you probably don't even need it. It's fine, you'll get more stuff. Um, if you run into a couple henchmen and upcast magic missile and then go into the boss later of the day, you're not gonna have fun. Yeah, but, like, I don't think that happens that often. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think you guys are overrating that situation. Because as someone who uses everything at all times, like when I play D&D or, like, when I play Baldur's Gate, I will not finish my turn until I've done everything I can. Like, it's like, okay, I have action, I have a bonus action, I have, um, whatever, like, I'm gonna use like, I'm gonna do all the actions available to me every turn. Um, and yes, I do run out of spell slots, but it's fine. It's fine. I know I'm finishing the game with 250 potions in my bag, but I'm hoarding them either way. Whatever, man, whatever. You gotta chug those potions. I finished Baldur's Gate 3 runs with so much gold, and yet you're still, like, min-maxing, selling everyone's underwear. There's no need. There's no need. Buy cool stuff. Um, happened multiple times when I played D&D. Maybe your DM is just not nice. You know the Walking Dead games? Carry over your choices to the next game? Like, um, to the next chapter, you mean? Or, like, you mean if you restart, it will remember your choices? Because I don't think that's true. And Wakamin Angel, it's giving Mean Girl, it's giving pie-facing people while walking down the pie-facing people? Am I just holding a pie at all times? Fair enough. Fair enough. Is that a thing that people do? They don't have cool stuff for my wizard? Lame. Lame. I still don't really understand, I understand the lore reason of wizard and sorcerer, but, like, why have two different in gameplay purposes, like, why have those two? You know what I mean? Like, you could have made a different class that was, like, completely different, right? Why did they why did they make two that are really similar? You know, I understand that, Ratsy. Like, that's, like, the lore reason, but, like, when you think about, like, gameplay-wise, like, gameplay balancing, like, why did they run out of ideas that fast? They didn't, because they had like, later on, they made, like, different classes. I don't get it. I mean, next season, if you choose to kill someone, they're dead in the next season. But that's, like, normal in games, no? Because it's, like, one continuous game. That seems pretty normal. Um, what type of pie? I don't know. What type of pie? I guess people use, like, not crust top pie to if you're gonna pie someone, it would be, like, just really, like, an um, like a key lime pie or, like, one without the crust on the top. Because, like, what would you do if you're, like, pieing someone with the a crust on top pie? Um, why have a cleric? But clerics have, like, different spells. Sorcerer and wizard actually play fairly differently. One is a choose spell and level up, the other guy is a prepare spell guy. What does that make a huge difference though? Like, they could have had, like, just something very different, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, they might be, like, slightly different, but if you were gonna be like, "Okay, I'm starting D&D," like, there's 5 classes. Would you want 2 of them to be, like, that similar? Like, you're not out of ideas, right? You could have had, like, other things. I don't know. 'Cause D&D was chaos early on, sounds like it. Every season is a different game. I'm very familiar with the Walking Dead series, but it's, like, one continuous story, right? So I think um, it's pretty normal. Um, I thought you meant, like, when you, like, reset the game and it, like, remembers your choices. I was like, "Oh, it's very meta." Um, Sorcerer is charismatic and Wizard is intelligent. Yeah, but I still don't think that's, like, enough to justify that. You know what I mean? My DM wasn't happy when I made a sorcerer whose backstory was he's a playboy. Wait, why? That's just a. It's just a backstory, no? How much does internet cost there monthly? Um, it depends how much you want. Like, I think the smaller companies, like there's some smaller companies that are not like the big um ISP companies, and they you can get internet probably for like $30 to $50. The larger companies kind of scam you. It's probably going to be closer to 100 per month. Sorcerer rules, wizard rules. I agree. I like playing sorcerer over wizard. One, because I can get more spell points back or spell slots back. And two is I like the charisma. I like having high persuasion and deception. Can I interest you all in some warlock shenanigans? What are warlock shenanigans? And Angel, thanks for the 85 stream streak. That's a pretty big streak. Appreciate it. School ready clothes, welcome in, Grok. I am. I know. I'm very academic today. We're gonna have some. We're not having academic conversations. We're having nerd conversation, which I guess also fits. You didn't like me role playing me hitting on people in the taverns. Yeah, okay. Coming from you, that's maybe you could. I know you have some weird pickup lines. Like I don't. Maybe not. Maybe you should stay away from those kind of characters. I could get Resident Evil 9 for $100. Um, yeah. I mean that's like the big companies. They really scam you. But a lot of high rises here, like they have smaller companies, and those ones charge a lot less. Always play sorcerer with one level in wizard. Wait, why? Is that good? Cleric is way cooler. They get to change spells on long rests. That is useful. They shouldn't charge for something so temporary. It is temporary in a sense, but it is a pretty useful thing, no? How much is the max speed you get? I have gigabit. But yeah, you can get gigabit for like $50. From a cheaper company. But if you live like out in the suburbs and stuff, you probably or like yeah, if you live like far away, then you probably will not get that kind of deal. I think my mom pays like 50 though as well. I think she's like my mom is ruthless with the ISPs. Like she will negotiate. And I think she got a really good deal on that. My sorcerer was a weird guy. It worked well. Don't know if I'd want that guy on my team. You get your magic through a patron, aka sugar daddy. Except you pay them with money and they pay with magic. You have to pay them with money? I didn't know this. I thought they just like hang around. I don't know. No data cap? Yeah, no data cap. You can learn any spell from scrolls. Like permanently? That's pretty good. But then I've never encountered a scroll in my D&D games. I guess it just depends on if the dungeon master will give you the scrolls, right? They're not gonna give you something really powerful, right? That might be dangerous. Right now I have sorcerer and bard. I like that. So to get my bard spell. I love my bard spells. In the suburbs you can't get Bell Fiber, so I'm stuck with Rogers. I mean both are bad, no? Oh my god, I the worst. I don't know if you guys have Telus out in the East Coast, but I you can okay, never trust the big ISP companies because they came to my building and they often come to like high rises and stuff and they'll be like, oh, we're gonna get you a good deal. And they came and they're like, oh, we're gonna get you a really good deal. Like it's like this much per month. And I was like, oh, that's great. And then they like signed me up for it. I was like, oh, perfect. The first month I get my bill and it's like $150. And I was like, why is it so expensive? I look in, they signed me up for a home security plan. And I was like, I live in a high rise building. First of all, there's cameras in the lobby. Two, I live in a 500 square foot apartment. I do not need security cameras in my building, nor can I put them outside, like in the hallway. Like I'm not allowed to put cameras in the hallway of my condo, right? Like it's not allowed. And I was like, bro, what the hell? Why did they sign me up for that? And then it took me so long for to get them to cancel it and to get them to like it took me like days. Like I had to like hound them to like cancel the plan and be like, you did not you did not once mention um, that the it included this home security thing, right? And they're like, "Oh, but we're gonna send you the camera, and you have to like send it back." I was like, "Are you serious?" Yeah. So yeah, now I realize that do not trust the people that come to your building, and they're allowed to promise because they don't work for the company. They do not work for TELUS. They're just contracted out. They're allowed to say whatever they want. They just straight up lie. So like they'll be like, "Oh yeah, we can get you this deal," and it will be like this, and then but like it's just wrong. Like, it's just it's, like, incorrect. Like, they can just say whatever they want. So, yeah, do not do not trust them. They're scam artists. Um, it's contract based. Some warlock can make a deal with the devil. Hmm. Had a bunch of scrolls. I held them for a wizard since I was pure sorcerer. Oh, nice. We do it, but oh, you do have to tell us as well. Yeah, don't like them. If you learn the spell with the scroll, it uses int though, so you can't use it for like dice roll spells. Not the right person to ask about that. I don't know. I've never learned the scroll spell. But yeah, that seems annoying, right? Because like the sorcerer, like I like the sorcerer bard because they're both charisma. I think it's good. That's my favorite class. But um, I have to apparently I have to stop one tricking bard. Such a bard one trick. Not in League of Legends. I know there's a guy named Bard. I've never played that guy. What's special in the 100 one? Nothing. It's the same. Roger's site shows 2 gigs for 100 a month, but 500 megs for 290. Bro, what? That's ridiculous. Come on, Rogers. Days not bad. Took me over a month once. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Yeah, cause like I dealt with a contractor and I was like messaging them. I was like reverse this. Like you're such a liar. Reverse this. And yeah, it was super annoying. And then I was just like, screw that. I'm never gonna I'm never gonna sign with you guys. Goodbye. Multi-classing is a bit of a headache sometimes. Yeah, I don't really worry about that stuff. Imagine me doing multi. I did. I have 1 level in Bard, and maybe I'll take 2 levels in Bard. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I have multiple levels in Bard? Because you can have Song of Rest. Bard just wouldn't let me. My brother refund a Roam like home charge. They use zero point 0.1 megabytes of data when in England it's $18. Oh my god! I always have that turned off because I use eSIM instead. The Roam like home scam. um, it's like it's fine if you're going like 1 or 2 days, maybe. And it used to be cheaper, but now it's like too expensive. Do not just get the eSIM. So much better deal. What was I gonna say as well? Oh yeah, I was talking about this in Discord, but I have a okay. So I got a Nespresso machine when I first moved out, as like a housewarming gift, and so I've been buying Nespresso pods this whole time, right? And so then I had a recurring order, and I bought 100 pods, okay? And then I got an email that morning, like at 4 a.m., and they said, "Oh, one of your pods is out of stock, so we're gonna ship without it." And that was 90 of the 100 pods. So then they just shipped me like one sleeve of pods, and it was $10. And then and then normally, like, it's free shipping over $75, and normally I would reach that threshold with that 100 pods, but then it was only 10, so then I got charged $9 of shipping for this $10 order, and I was so mad. I was like, "Why would you ship that out?" Like, if I order 100 things and you don't have 90 of them, why would you ship that to me? Like, that's obviously, like, the I guess technically, some people like, if it was, like, the 10 that's missing, then I'll be like, "Okay, yeah, I guess I would want them to ship the remaining of it, like, why not?" But, like, that was ridiculous. I was like, "And they charge you shipping? Like, that's ridiculous." And I didn't even get a chance to cancel it. because I tried to cancel and they're like, "Oh, we'll send through the cancellation request, but it already shipped, so like you probably can't." And it did arrive. So I was like, yeah, I was very annoyed at that. And Draconian said Nespresso is owned by Nestle, which they do apparently not advertise that in Canada. Because when I googled Nespresso later, their other website, I don't know if it was like US or EU or something like that, did say like Nespresso Nestle. But then on the Canadian website, nothing. Like not a single mention of Nestle. Um, so I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy third party pods. I'll keep the machine. I'll keep the machine because like I already have it. But um, you can just get like non Nespresso brand pods. Even though I think the Nespresso ones do taste the best, unfortunately. But hopefully I can find something that's like hopefully I can find something that's like in, pretty good. But yeah, I was really mad at them. And then I complained to this customer service person, but I think they were a bot. I don't know. I feel like they were a bot. Cause like I was talking to the bot and I said transfer me to an agent and I waited like 10 minutes for an agent. But then it still seemed like they were a bot. I don't know. It was either a bot or a person using AI to respond to me. I was like, I'm not getting anywhere. You got a data cap, so you've got to monitor how much I use each day. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, I don't think I could survive with the data cap though, because I think streaming uses quite a bit of data, and so I think that'll be kind of rough for me. Miju got 10% off her order. I did not. Oh, 10% of her order. Yeah, I did. I did. Not off. Rounded down, you got nothing of your order. I know. And the thing I was most annoyed about was like the order I put in was above the free shipping threshold, right? Um, it was above the free shipping threshold. But then like they removed all of it and then still charged me shipping. And I was like, really? Like I feel like in that situation you should just waive the shipping fee, right? That's it's kind of because I didn't even get a chance to like to accept the order. Right? If they were like, oh, like most of your order is missing, so do you still want it? Like if they asked me that, that's fine. But if they didn't even ask, yeah, actually scammed. Like I was so annoyed. So I'm like, you know what? Also finding out that they're Nestle, I'll just not buy from them anymore. Um, you can only stream like 2 hours per day. That's a lot. Every day? That's probably enough. um, Nestle making so much money off Miju. I didn't know. I didn't know it was Nestle. They're hiding it. It's like not anywhere in their branding. Um, yeah, I'll just try and find some ones that are good. If anyone has an espresso machine and uses third-party pods, let me know which ones are good. Pods are kind of a scam. I know, but it's so convenient. As someone who only drinks like 1 cup of coffee a day, it's like very um it's very convenient because like if you make a pot of coffee, like you can't just make like it's hard to make just like one um pot or 1 cup. You know what I mean? Um, did you know Mars Bar makes dog treats delicious. Nestle been doing some shady stuff from the start. I mean, yeah, they're like the worst company in the world. Although I wonder if EA is worse now. Did you guys know the EA deal went through? I mean, I know like it was in the works for a very long time. But the EA has been bought by Saudi Arabia, which is terrible. Not anywhere in the branding except in the product name. Well, just because it starts with the N, with the Ness, doesn't mean it's Nestle. I guess yeah, that makes sense now that I think about it. I didn't make that connection. Um, French press. I guess I can try a French press. That's true as well. But it seems like a waste to not use a machine. It was a gift, you know. And welcome in Wolf. A cup can be as large as you decide. Oh, I should not be drinking that much caffeine, but yeah, welcome in. um, I'm withholding judgment on EA. They can sell off EA NHL. They can finally go to a 2-year dev cycle to make good games. No, but even if they do a 2-year dev cycle, like I still don't think it's like good, right? Because like um I was I was watching a video about this, but like, and they phrased it well, but like obviously I know a lot of people are like, oh, like other companies do bad things, right? Like other countries do bad things, like America is doing bad things, right? Um, but it's kind of different. It's not owned by a company in Saudi Arabia, right? It's owned by the government, right? It's like you're giving, like, if you buy EA games, you're giving money directly to the Saudi Arabian government, right? Um, and okay, yeah, I understand EA was not a good company to start with. They were very greedy, but it is nowhere near the Saudi Arabian government, like genuinely. Um, like I know there's lots of evil corporations out there, but not many corporations are like, you know, killing people for like using free speech or like killing people for being gay or like, all this stuff. So it's like, or like this woman was recently killed just for like tweeting about women's rights. Like she was like, so she tweeted in support of women's rights. They killed her. So it's like, honestly, like I can understand like, like, oh, still buying from Amazon or something like that. Um, I think that level of like, okay, that corporation is evil, right? And I mean, not in quotes, like they are evil, but it's a completely different level in my opinion. Um, but Nestle's still tasty, so it's okay. I don't know. Nestle's pretty bad. Like if we're going like, I know I said like normal corporations have like a certain level, and then there's like the Saudi Arabian government, but like Nestle's like pretty high up. I really hope though, when you're talking about selling it as well, I really hope they sell The Sims. Because I love The Sims, and EA obviously was not doing a great job with The Sims, and making a lot of you know, uh concerning or very greedy decisions with The Sims. And I really hope they fell off this, because I don't think they want The Sims, right? Like um I think they just want FIFA. It seems like. You like Trader Joe's instant coffee stick, Kilimanjaro brand? We don't have Trader Joe's here. Also, I don't like instant coffee. I'm too I'm too much of a um I'm too much of a, what is it called? What is it called? Or the people who are like high and mighty about it. I'm blanking on the word. Okay, you guys know what I mean though. Um, Dunkin' sold a 48-ounce iced coffee. I finally found one that I couldn't finish in one sitting. How much is 40? Wait, this is 40 ounces, no? It's bigger than this? It's ridiculous. You're gonna die if you drink that. Don't drink that. How's EA still going on? And Ubisoft too. I never bought EA games, never will. I mean, you shouldn't now. I'm still gonna buy EA NHL. I really don't think you should. Like, I think just pirate it. Honestly. Like, I think, like, okay, I can completely understand. Like, I can completely understand, like, okay, I'm still buying from Amazon. I'm still buying from, like, Walmart or Apple or whatever. And, like, or, like, Nike. Like, they have sweatshops. Like, that kind of thing. Like, that stuff is, like, very, very normal, right? But I don't know that with EA now, like this is very unprecedented. Owned by owned by Saudi Arabia. Like, um, I think it's pretty immoral to give money. Like you're giving money directly to Saudi Arabian government and Jared Kushner. And welcome in vacancy. Thanks for the 25 stream streak. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, NHL Australia as an India studio, but AAA management still owned by EA though. I do hope they sell it. Cause like I'm pretty sure they only want FIFA, right? Mostly ISO. Do you drink that, Bear? Don't. You're gonna die. That's too much. How much caffeine is that? Um, that's 1,420 almost 1.5 liters of iced coffee. That's a lot. I guess yeah, it would be mostly most iced drinks are like a lot ice, but that's still a ridiculously sized drink. Only in America, huh? What's NHL? It's like FIFA but for hockey, ice hockey. Too bad Zero Company is published from EA. I think published from is maybe different from like EA's first party games, right? Because um the studio can just cut ties with EA. And a lot of them have for example, Hazelight Studios who makes It Takes Two and stuff like that, they cut ties with EA. Unsub and use that money to buy NHL. I mean, I don't care if you unsub, but I care if you buy NHL. Wait, why can't you pirate NHL? Because you want to play online? Maybe people will make like online servers, like non-EA ones. But yeah, honestly, like even though like for me, I'm like I strongly draw the line there. I feel like the next FIFA game will still sell quite a bit. Who even watches hockey? Canadian, yeah, Canadians, and certain parts of America really love hockey as well. Like surely like Minnesota and stuff. You only watch football, like American football or soccer football? You barely bought EA games before. It won't be hard to stop completely. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I only had The Sims. I think maybe there's some other games that are like technically EA owned. You mainly play Ultimate Team, so all the population is on EA servers. Yeah, but maybe people will make other servers. Don't know. Minnesota is Canada. We don't claim them. Okay, we can claim Minnesota. Um, U.S. teams only beat Canadian teams because U.S. teams are made of Canadian players. It's true. A lot of really great Canadian players for sure. I mean, yeah, there's no really like unless it's like the Olympics or something. There's not really like in terms of like NHL, like the Canadian teams and American teams are both uh comprised of like American players, Canadian players, Swedish players, and what? What's the fourth nation? Finland. Um, there's only one true football. See, you could mean either one. Both both sports fans are pretty would say that. But I feel like soccer fans would be more likely to say that. Minnesota, the 14th province and territory, yeah. Talking about Team USA, not NHL teams. Oh yeah, USA when we're being Canada on hockey, yeah. I mean Team USA is pretty good. As someone who has been playing FIFA for 21 years, I genuinely want them to get serious competition from another company because EA has been trash. I mean, as someone who plays The Sims, um, as someone who plays The Sims has also been going downhill. And nowadays, to own The Sims in every pack in The Sims, it's like over $1,000. It is ridiculous. And they really need some live sim competition. But I would be so happy if they sold The Sims. Because The Sims is under like a sub company of EA called Maxis. And if they sold Maxis, I'd be so happy. That's like every Sim fan's dream. Even before the Saudi Arabia deal. It's not soccer, it's football. I was right. I was right. I was like, you know what? I think like soccer football fans will be more likely to say that than American football fans. Um, EA has genuinely been bad. Even as a Sims 4 player, like Sims 2 was better, it wasn't even close. Yeah, I never played the Sims 3, but I heard people's like, people say like a lot of features that were in the Sims 3 were taken out of the base game in Sims 4 and sold as packs. You played so much EA Sports growing up, yeah. I think they were better back then, huh? You can also buy the game secondhand. That's another thing too. Like if you don't want to support EA directly, you could buy the game secondhand, and that would be fine. I guess you're still like, if you're playing on the server, you're still contributing in some way, like to their numbers. But buying secondhand is definitely better. Only EA has the license to be no competition. And yeah, you cannot count on FIFA. You cannot count on FIFA doing the moral thing and not giving them the license, right? Like they're definitely not gonna do that. They would they'd be happy to have Saudi Arabia's money. And also, um, yeah, I don't think NHL or anyone else is gonna do that. The issue with sports game is all the money is on Ultimate Team and the player base is too small competition. That's the one, like, that's the gotcha part, right? It's so weird American calling a game football when 90% of the game doesn't involve kicking a ball. Did they ever kick the ball in American football? Oh yeah, they have to make a field goal, right? I don't know how American football works. Um, it's played with the foot long ball. Oh, is it? Split screen multiplayer on The Sims GameCube is so dope. What? I was not a part of this. I only started on The Sims 4. I don't know what I missed out on. I played Sims 4 on my MacBook Air. And I was sad because I could not build a big house. Because it would not. My computer would explode if I tried to build a big house. So then I built my first PC so I could build big houses on The Sims. And then I started streaming. It's for streaming as well. You're buying it secondhand from the Xbox store. That's not the same thing. That's firsthand, clearly. In Walkman Kenshin, no more physical media in the future. Can't buy secondhand. Oh, true. Yeah, I don't know what you'd do in that time. I don't know how you can ethically buy EA games, and I don't know. Pirate them. It's the only way. You gotta pirate them, and surely someone will make like a their own server. You know. I don't know how possible that is, but they might. Field goal and punts. Only time you kick the ball in American football. Don't know what punts are. EA got the front. He already has a front page. They got FIFA in their pocket from the start. We just think she's too young for the GameCube. When was GameCube? I just didn't really game as a kid. We had a Wii, but I think GameCube was maybe before my time. I don't know. Um, Only Sony, not Microsoft. Sony's doing no more physical media. I really regret my PlayStation purchase, huh? There were so many great exclusives on the PS4. So I got the PS5, and then uh no games. No games. Feels bad. Need to just buy enough so they stay in business, but continuously lose my. That's a tough balance. Punt is when you kick the ball. Oh, okay. You chose the Wii Sports kit. Yeah, I loved Wii Sports. GameCube was the same time as PS1. GameCube was 2000. Thank you, 2001. There we go. I was like PS1. That also gives me no reference. 2001. Yeah, I would have been like 2 or 3 years old. Was not playing GameCube. I could have been a prodigy gaming on the GameCube when I was 2001, but did not. Meiji didn't game as a kid. Her considerable gaming prowess is all raw talent. You know, no practice, just talent. um, we play Wolverine. I don't know what that is. This one means very old. It does. It does. Get a GameCube growing up? Really? But weren't you really young also when the GameCube came out? I don't know. I don't think I've ever played a GameCube game. I don't really have a lot of knowledge about old consoles. If you ask me to identify them, I don't think I could. Like if you put them in front of me, if you show me a picture and you're like, "What console is this?" I would have no idea. You grew up with the PS2, nice. You were 4 when it came out, but I got one when I was 8. Okay, I see. We could also play GameCube games. Oh, did not know that. Matthew struck me as more of an Xbox kid. You're a PlayStation kid. All your friends want to be such a. He's an Xbox kid now. He's like the guy playing. I don't know what's the Xbox game. I guess Xbox game is Halo. I don't think Ratsy plays Halo. Um, GameCube is the cube shaped one. Aren't like a lot of consoles cube shaped? Or is that not correct? Are they like more? Are they more flat? I don't know. I guess my Switch and my PlayStation are not cube shaped. The PlayStation is weird shaped. I don't know why the PlayStation 5 is shaped like that. GameCube was fully cube shaped. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Okay. Most is rectangular. I see. I see. No point getting Xbox. They don't care and get their money from Windows. I don't know. I don't have any. I think the console wars are a bit silly. I'll buy whatever console is like a good value and has good games. But these days not many games are like really exclusive, so it's not really a big factor, I think. PS4, a lot of exclusives. I loved my PS4. And I loved so many games on there. And they didn't come to PC for a very long time. You associate bro games, sports games, and Call of Duty more with Xbox than I do with PlayStation. Me too. Me too. PS5 or Xbox? I have a PS5. I oh, you guys know, I've told this story about my Xbox, but me and my brother, we got a joint Christmas gift of an Xbox 360 and a Kinect, okay? And I was playing like Just Dance and stuff on it, and then like a few years later, my brother traded it in. Traded it in, got an Xbox One, and then put it in his room. I was like, "Oh, I thought it was our Xbox." No, it's his Xbox. Come on. I fell off gaming. I could have been I was just playing Just Dance actually, but but that I could have been a god tier gamer if I had got more practice. Um, Sony has dominated for ages. Good choice. PS5 is better. Guys, I do not care about the console wars. Um, I honestly, yeah, like whatever game I want to play. Like I got PlayStation because I love Naughty Dog games. I love God of War. Um, but I don't really have any loyalty. I don't have any loyalty to PlayStation itself. I don't really care. If Naughty Dog moved to Xbox, I would just get Xbox. Most games gonna be exclusive in the next gen, really? GameCube was a lie. It wasn't technically a cube. Should have filed a class action lawsuit. Was one side longer than the other? How dare they? Um, that was me and my siblings with the PS3. It was for the family, but eventually it was just mine. I guess the person who's like wanting to play it the most. I get it. Like I wasn't like that. I wasn't actually like that mad about it. I joke about it now. But like I wasn't actually I didn't really care that much. I didn't care about playing on the Xbox One. My brother really liked playing on it. There's no your half, only my all of it. I know, right? And he sold the Connect for like $10. Like he traded the Connect in for like $10. Like, is it really? It's worth nothing. The Connect. No one cares about that. Oh, okay, okay. じゃあ、モンキーのために日本語喋ります。え、この歌知らないんだけど。お金も戻してほしい？でも他の歌できるけど、この歌はまだ知らないから、この日本語が終わったら教えてあげる。Xbox が、これ日本語で言えないんだけど、この英語でもあんまりわからないから、日本語では言えないと思う。どっちでもいいんだけど、マヤは。本当にそんなに、これずっとこれ買うとか、そういうのはないんだけど。でも プレイステーションは結構高かったから、ちょっと、買わなくていいんかなと思った。Okay, I'm done. Ratsy, I don't know Girl Gang. Stop requesting it. I don't know the song. Are you singing the song I requested in Jap? I don't know the song. I've never heard it in my life. Um, I switched to Xbox because only the franchise rosters I wanted for NHL were only on Xbox. Hmm. I see. I see. Woke up. Okay, fine. Ratsy loves the rapping. Okay. Let me pull it up. Give me one moment. I gotta practice. The when I don't practice woke up, it's really hard to do. Uh link you Girl Gang later so you can learn in like 5 years. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Here's Ratsy's singing redemption, but it's more of a rapping redemption. Okay, let me get a volume check here. Yeah, I think it's fine. Rap god. I wouldn't call myself a rap god. I would consider myself more of a rap amateur rap baby. I'd be a rap baby. If Rap Monster is Rap Monster, I'm Rap Baby. Can you do Rap God? But I'm a Yap God. So true. Okay, I will identify with that. I'll be the Yap God. Definitely not a Rap God. Do Rap God? I don't even know what that is. By Eminem. I've never heard that song either. I'm sorry. Welcome in Chicago. Welcome to the Yap God stream. I shouldn't make the reference if I don't know what it is, huh? Is Eminem doing good? Is he okay? Has he been cancelled? Is he still is he respected? Is he a respected guy? Don't know anything about him. The beginner rap song. Is it really hard? This song is kind of hard. I don't know. He's chilling. Okay, haven't heard from him. Okay, that's good. No news is good news. You gotta run errands today and you don't want to. Good luck. I have to rap a song now, so who has it harder? Me. Okay, let's. I always forget where to come in though. I'm gonna mess it up. Yeah, I've been here waiting, looking at him, try to catch a take it how you want to take it. Left to place some panic, left to take another planet, left to make another statement. XG, baby, say the names right, spell it out so you can learn it. You can smell the tires when they turning. You can smell the fire when it burning. You could tell we all made it work for us. Made it, but we had to work for it. Work, work, work so perfect that it hurt, don't it? Surf on him. Ride away, ride the wave, ride away. Cause we had the right away. Bye, 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 flying past, and we fly away into outer space. Drop top in a coupe outside when I hop up out of this plane. Look at my face right now when I just walked out of my bed. Fix my hair, fix my makeup on the way. Bound to the next stop, bound for the great, make it bound down to the X. Little more than ordinary, honorary, underestimated, leaving all you broke. I'm the judge and jury, I don't wanna hear it. I'm the one that fear and keep it on the low. This is automated, I'm the motivator. Told my haters, yo, more the merrier. Y'all my entertainment, fascinated, I'm just laughing cause it's so hilarious. Little girl with the big mouth, small group with the big house, yeah. Big watch on the wrist now, just thought of that flow now, just now. Put a little more down for the bus town, went on tour on a bus and tore the bus down. Everything custom now, fans rushing out, scared he had to push me out. 48 laws of power, little girl with the big motor on a kid though. Watch me rip though, watch me snap like Motorola flip phone. I don't want to hit you this hard on the intro, bring that bounce like 6'4". Find me in Tokyo, rapping in a skirt, are you catching my drift though? Woke up looking like this. Don't get under my skin. Woke up looking like this. Oh, it's too fast. Woke up looking like this. Don't get under my skin. Woke up looking like this. Light flex, go easy. Tag it up, graffiti. Drop a pin or addy, that's where I'll go. Rip the show, and that's all I know. I'm supervision. Y'all just built on superstitions. Watch me do everything, everywhere, all at once, all the time, all around the world. Woke up looking like this, so don't get under my skin. XGALX, and that's the name of this ship. Den mother, mother wolf. So don't make fun of my kids. We all famous and tall now, so don't talk down to my kin. Welcome to the party, floating like a smarty guy. Yeah, you can call me Harvey, but I'm not your Barbie doll. Yeah, hardy, hardy, ha, laughing at him while we blast away. Black on black outfits all packed away. C to the OC. Oh, that's me, Lord of Mercy. Young queen, but I act like a nunny. Young blood, but I'm built like an OG. Better lift weight for the bags. Looking real fit for the mags. And I'm a wolf in a pack. So I just wolf in a tag. Woke up looking like this. So don't get under my skin. Woke up looking like this. Woke up looking like this. So don't get under my skin. Woke up looking like this. I wonder what my singing teacher would say if I brought her a song. I was like, oh, I want to learn this song. And it's like only rapping. I don't know if she would be able to. I don't know what she would do. Would she be able to teach me in that moment? She's a classical singer. And Walkman Peel. Hope you're doing well today. All I know about Eminem recently is he's the grandfather now. Ooh, yeah, that's good news. Like it wasn't like, oh, like someone accused him of, of inappropriate behavior, like assault or something. It's like, yeah, grandfather. That's pretty good. Will you do Rap God if I were D? I've never heard that song in my life. How would I do it? It has to be a song I know. Bring her Rap God. I'll show up to my next singing lesson. I was like, I know we were singing Celine Dion, but can we switch gears a little? Can we do Rap God? I would actually like, that'd be tough. You somehow made that song more academic. Thank you. This is like the least rapper fit ever. No. Um, listen to it once. I'll just know it. I'll listen to it once and I'll be like, I'm the rap god. I can do it. I think it'll take more than once. It's very hard to learn rap songs, especially if they're like really fast. Is there a lot of curse words in it? Um, if you're gonna accuse Eminem, you're gonna get clapped back and not have a career. That's probably not a good thing. It's probably not a good thing. Like if someone's so untouchable, then they cannot be accused. Um, tell me if you can. I mean, I'm pretty fast. I'm pretty fast talking. No, like put a little more down for the bus down. Went on tour and bus into the bus down. That lyric was really hard. I was practicing it a lot. That's completely clean. Right. Right. Okay. Um, he does have profanity and rap god. Mm. It's even harder to like sing a song with curse words in it and then like self censor. It's actually really hard. Cause like sometimes people will request songs that are like you know, like they have some curse words in it and I'm like, okay, don't say it. Don't say it. Is it faster than Rap God though? It's not about the speed, it's more about the words. It's like cause she says bus a lot, like put a little more down for the bus down, went on tour and on the bus and toward the bus down. It's like a tongue twister. Also in K-pop Demon Hunters, the hardest rap, the most edgiest of rap. In K-pop Demon Hunters and Takedown, she says, oh no, it's in How It's Done. I don't even remember the lyric. It's like it's really hard to say. I cannot say it. It's where is it? Oh yeah. Nothing to us. Run up, you're done up. We come up from sun up to sundown to come out to play. It's really hard because she says the word up like over and over. So it's like saying like you know she sells seashells by the seashore. It's just like one of those kind of tongue twister kind of lyrics. That one's really hard, I think. Yeah, so I guess I don't mind if it's fast. It just depends what they're saying. And sometimes there's like the syllables are like awkward to fit in, or like the timing is a bit off. You never listen to Rap God like ever? No. I don't even know the arm spaghetti song. I just only ever heard people talking about arm spaghetti or something. Or mom spaghetti. Or I can't remember now. Um the only Eminem song I know is that one with Rihanna. That one was quite popular, no? That's the only one I know, I think. I was not a big Eminem fan. I'm a big J. Cole fan though. But I don't think I could do a J. Cole song. There's too many curse words, too many N words. Are you under a rock? Yes, I was busy listening to One Direction, okay? I was busy. Um, Rap God has in one mother F word and two lines that reference someone is gay. Like in a derogatory way? I can't sing that. Um, D1 fan. You mean 1D? Direction 1. Hey, I was 13 when One Direction debuted, okay? I was prime candidate. Um, it's still a clean song for Eminem. That's the lyric. Is he talking about himself? If he's talking about himself being like, "Oh, people called me gay as an insult." That's one thing, right? But like if he's calling someone gay derogatory, then that's kind of does not age well. Yeah, if he's talking about like, "Oh, people said that about me." Like that's fine. That's not like he's not like insulting gay people, you know? He's saying like that's what people said to me. He's talking about his childhood trauma. I see. I see. I'm sorry. I don't know much about Eminem. Like I said, I like J. Cole a lot. I like Doechii. Um, who else? I guess I don't listen to that many rappers. Just those two. And yeah, I guess no. I think Kalani was trying to put me on Kendrick. I was not a huge fan. So I'll just try WAP, the cleanest rap song in history. Right, right. That sounds even better for my family-friendly stream. Eminem grew up in Detroit. Cool. You know about Detroit? No? Colt 45 is pretty clean. What is Colt 45? Why? I don't know. I didn't know my chat was such full of Eminem fans. It's an Afro. Oh, it's not Eminem. Sorry. The Afro Man song. I don't know who that is. Maybe I do live under a rock, huh? I mean, actually, I do. I do. We've talked about this. Um, I I don't know old things, but I also don't know new things. So like, really, I don't know things. Hey, but I've been watching popular films. Okay, I'm catching up. I watched Harry Potter last year, 2 years ago. Um, I I I know things. So are they calling you Patrick? Yeah, I could be Patrick. Yeah, just like Lisa. Oh no, Lisa's not Patrick. Sorry, Lisa's not Patrick. I'll just I'm very out of the loop on the music one. I think. Especially old music. Okay, I think for me, the old music, I will blame it on my mom. Not that it's her fault, but like I grew up with like my mom is like an immigrant, right? Like she doesn't know like the popular music of like the 80s or 90s because she didn't grow up here, right? Like she didn't grow up here. So I think that's why I was never introduced to like a lot of people's parents will introduce them to like older music and stuff, but I didn't have that. Harry Potter just last year, this rage. No, it's 2 years ago. 2 years ago. I didn't grow up on Harry Potter. Um, No, I knew about it. No, I'm not saying I heard of it last year. I always knew about it. Like I knew about like some of the characters and stuff. I just never watched it. You should know about the world we live in. That seems very America specific. No, knowing specifically about Detroit. I don't live in America. Verse 2 and verse 3 of Cult 45 was about a romance about a girl from Hollywood and a girl from Tennessee. Okay. Okay. And so what? Um, I heard of Star Wars just last week. Some guy's little lightsaber. I haven't seen Star Wars. Only seen the new ones. I know this is like blasphemous for Star Wars fans. But I watched the prequels last year. They sucked. The prequels were really bad. Miju grew up without Michael Bublé. No, I do know about Michael Bublé. He's very famous here, even now. You know Justin Bieber? Yes, I know Justin Bieber. That's all like modern stuff. Like Michael Bublé is active in the last 10 years, and same with Justin Bieber. Um, Harry Potter was the biggest movie. Yeah, I knew about it. I knew about it. I just didn't watch it. I ain't just talking about Detroit. Okay, fair, fair. It has a lot of profanity in those two verses. Okay, that wasn't clear from your sentence. You were just like, by the way, verse 2 and 3 are about this girl. um, do you know Celine Dion? I know Celine Dion. Um, I love Celine Dion. I'm learning the song I'm learning in singing class right now. My singing lesson right now is "It's All Coming Back to Me Now." Love it. I think Celine Dion is slowly becoming my favorite pop singer. I've been out of the loop. I've been out of the loop, but now that I'm singing her songs, I'm like, ooh, that's Celine Dion. I'm vibing with her. You know Alanis Morissette? I've heard of them. I cannot say I can identify who they are. What prequels bad? So you think Disney got Star Wars right? I didn't say that, but I did not like the prequels. They were poorly acted. They were poorly acted, and I didn't find them very interesting. Um, and the dialogue was really bad, which also probably ties into the acting. Celine not being big since Titanic. I mean, she's obviously not very active now. I think she's quite ill. But she's like a legend. Like it's just like saying like, oh, like Mariah Carey has not been big since then. Like, but she's still like one of the greats, right? One of the great singers, pop singers. Do you want to make goats? Celine. Celine Dion, the French Eurovision competition. I mean, she's also Canadian, so you know, everyone knows Celine Dion. Broken social scene. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Do you know Rush or Brian Adams? I've heard of them. Do I know what they are? No. I don't know like old stuff. I told you. No one introduced me to this stuff. Celine is one of my go. I love her. I'm gonna learn like all her songs now. Oh my god. I'm gonna be a Celine Dion cover artist. That's me. She's my idol now. Did you grow up in Japan? No. You doesn't even know Canadian music? I know Avril Lavigne. I'm just not old, okay? It's a Canadian band. Oh, okay. But knowing you, it's like really obscure. No Rush, Bryan Adams, Blue Rodeo, Alanis Morissette. Alanis Morissette sounds very familiar. But I know Celine Dion. I know Avril Lavigne. I know Justin Bieber. I know Justin Bieber. I know what else is Canadian? Carly Rae Jepsen. Sorry, Draconian. Cannot forget her. Carly Rae Jepsen. What else? Isn't Nickelback Canadian? Michael Bublé. Mm. What else? Lots of Canadian stuff. Ryan Reynolds. The guy who played Anakin Skywalker is from Vancouver. Um, the guy who played Anakin was really good in this film. Unfortunately, he was cast alongside Natalie Portman. I did not know that Natalie Portman and the other girl, what's her name? The other one who looks like Natalie Portman, I did not realize they were not the same person the whole time. I was like, I don't know what was going on. Um, Honestly, it was very hard to tell who was and wasn't a good actor just because of the dialogue was so bad. Like maybe Hayden Christensen, I think that's his name, is a really good actor, but like how can you be like I hate sand or whatever, like in a like how can you give your best performance with that? I don't think you can. Um, do you know Hearts to Heart? I've heard of them, yeah. Godspeed You Black Emperor. Are they Canadian? Is Metric Canadian? Yeah. Um, wait, what about Tragically Hip? I've heard of them as well. Could not name a song though. Did you even watch the new Spider-Man? It just came out. Give me a minute. I haven't seen it though. I didn't really like the one before No Way Home. I didn't like it that much. So I'm not like dying to see the new Spider-Man. I might just wait till it comes on streaming. Watch for first day, first show. Okay, that doesn't. You're just a big Spider-Man fan. No, brand new. I know, but I watched No Way Home. I know I wasn't like a huge fan of it. Um, Hot takes: Zendaya can't act. I've only seen her in a few things. Like Spider-Man is like whatever. Like it doesn't require like she doesn't have like a huge like emotional role in that. But I watched her in Challengers. I thought she was good. She's very like subdued though. Like she's very like um she doesn't have like a big uh facial animation. Facial animation. That's the right word. Facial expressions. Um, but I think for me, it's like if an actor seems like they like if you can see them in that character and like it's very believable, like for me, that's the good acting. I'm gonna link you a bunch of music later. Thank you, Ratzi. I will not listen to it. You watched Spider-Man first week and the theater was empty. Welcome in, Pokemon. I mean, movies are so expensive these days. I think that's also part of it too. And also MCU is not that doesn't have a lot of goodwill these days, right? You watched Spider-Man 3 times. You got major cover. Thanks. Um, watched the Odyssey last week and the theater was packed. That's the one with like it has a bunch of famous people in it, right? Was it good? You gonna go watch it again? Thanks. You got me covered too. It was so funny to be back and Shake It Up. I thought Bella Thorne was better than Zendaya. That's a deep cut. At acting, you mean? I mean, they were like 15. Zendaya is such a breakout star, though, for sure. I don't know. Well, when I was watching Challengers, I wasn't distracted by bad acting by any means, so she seemed fine. But I was mainly watching because Zendaya is very beautiful. I'm no better than a man. Um, and I welcome in P. Auroras. I'm gonna say fake. If she's not good, why is she the best actress? What? Zendaya? Um, MCU has fallen off hard. Yeah, they're honestly they're a lot of their movies after. I mean, it's not this is the coldest take of all time. Though a lot of the movies after Endgame, I did not enjoy. I love though. Agatha All Along. You haven't seen any MCU movies since Endgame? Yeah, fair. I love Loki season 2 as well. I don't know if that was after Endgame. I think it was. Loki season 2 was really good. You've been listening to a lot of Tim Hecker recently. He's Canadian too. I've heard you talk about that guy. The Odyssey was amazing. It's also got Tom Holland in it. What? They're busy. And the Punisher's actor. Mm. I know there was like so many famous people in that movie, right? I hate how every movie is just every famous actor. That's not true though. I think a lot of like there's a lot of like some movies just put in every famous actor possible, but a lot of movies don't, right? Like for example, really popular movie recently, Obsession. Um, Plus I thought Bella Thorne was cuter. I think Zendaya is like very female gaze, no? Like women love Zendaya. I'm sure some men also love Zendaya, but like women love Zendaya. Uh, Loki 2 is after. Loki 2 is really good. I like that one. I'm trying to think of what movie I like though, because everything else was like, it was okay. I don't know if I don't know if there was a MCU movie that I was like, oh, that's really good after Endgame. I can't remember. The fact that I can't remember probably means it's nothing though. Zendaya, why did she get all the roles? She's in 4 billion movies this year. That's how Hollywood works, man. She's popular right now. She gets all the roles. I'm not gonna lie. I'm jealous of Tom Holland and Zendaya. They're too perfect. I mean, you know, they seem great together, but we don't know their relationship. I would not I would not compare yourself or your own relationship to them. They only show what they want to show. Same with people online. I didn't see it. I wasn't obsessed with the idea of seeing a horror movie like Obsession. I haven't seen it either. I think it would be a little disturbing. So, which is often the point of horror movies, but for me, I was like, oh, especially the content material of Obsession. I heard it was really good, and I have no doubt it's really good. And that actor seems amazing, but um, I don't personally want to watch it. Do you want to be Zendaya? I want to be with Zendaya. Get out of the way, Tom. I'm coming for you. I'm kidding. She's brushing my Pokemon way under the rug. Oh, sorry, I didn't see it. I just wanted to invalidate your win. No, I didn't know it was real. It sounded made up. You want Tom to be with Sadie? Guys, let's not be weird about real people and their relationships. We don't know them at all. We don't know them. We don't know like um what kind of people they are. We don't know what their relationship is like. Um, Amura. It also sounds fake, but I'm gonna go with the psychology strat, and I'm gonna say it's real, and you're doing 2 reels in a row. Because you always love doing that. The girl that plays Sadie's sister in Spider-Man is like 8 years younger than Sadie. She plays Sadie's older sister. What? I mean, to be fair, Sadie looks really young. I don't know how old she is now. She's probably in her early 20s, right? But she does look quite young. That's crazy. Sadie is such a good actor, though. Speaking of good actors, like for me, like she carried Stranger Things season 4. Like she was incredible. She's definitely like up and coming. I don't know. She's already up, I guess. She already went up. You are correct. Let me get my brain. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get into your mindset. If I don't know the Pokemon, I gotta get into the mindset. I have to go walk since I can't run due to my dumb leg. Yeah, I think you should take it easy, man. If you're hurting your legs, like, yeah, I don't think you should continue running. I know you're looking for a sugar daddy outside, but like, I maybe you should look for a sugar daddy inside. She's 24. She's so talented. Just like for me, like, I love like really good act. Like, I most of the time it's like if the movie's really good, not everyone has to be like a standout incredible actor by any means, but um bad acting is distracting. I cannot enjoy a movie with bad acting. Um, but really good acting, I love these days. Like for me, it's like more than plot, more than anything. Like really good acting for me can really make a movie. Sadie carried the whole movie single handedly. You mean Spider Man? Probably. She's incredible. I'll hype her up. Um, that's why you're walking. I know, but like still, take it easy. If you're in pain, don't do it. Um, these days it's not about acting, it's about them being hot. I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, it depends. Obviously, being hot helps, especially in Hollywood, but um, a lot of people like even though they might not be conventionally attractive, are really, really great actors. Yeah, also there's connections. They could just be a nepo baby as well. Oh yeah, but I do agree. It's not all the time the best actors are the most successful, right? That's obviously true. But I'm just saying I appreciate really good acting. Who needs a sugar daddy? At this point, I'll accept a second income. Both both are hard to find. Good luck. You struggle to get through a lot of K dramas then. Yeah, I mean K dramas are about who's hot for sure, for sure. There are some good actors though. But yeah, a lot of times there's like really questionable acting. Um, no matter how good an actor is, if the script is bad, nobody can save it. The Star Wars prequel. Uh, but yeah, I agree. I agree. That's the thing. That's the thing about like I'm not saying like bad acting is always the actor's fault. Like yeah, it can be the dialogue, it can be the direction. Um, I did find um I do find it quite distracting sometimes in like um child actors and stuff like that. Oh my god, the actor for young Anakin Skywalker was really not good. I don't know if they could have done something to help. Obviously, the dialogue in the movie is not great, but like he was not great. There's lots of great child actors out there, and he was not one of them. But yeah, so a lot of times it's the director's fault or it's the writing's fault. It's hard to tell. I mean, obviously you can tell if the dialogue's really bad, but um, and same with voice acting. A lot of times it's the voice director's fault. So again, good acting. I assume you haven't seen There Will Be Blood. I never heard about it, but Angel says it's a banger movie. I'm down. What is it about? Hollywood hasn't created any new good actor in ages. That's not true at all. That's not true at all. Hollywood just keeps milking the same actors in random movies. I don't think you're just. I think you're just not watching the right movies. There's lots of really great actors. Um, but yeah, we'll say like big studio Hollywood for sure. They're just making the same things, right? Because it's less risky. Um, it's less risky to like be like, oh, we're gonna remake Indiana Jones than making a whole new IP. But there's still lots of great movies and shows being made. Um, There'll Be Blood is about drinking milkshakes. That cannot be real. There are very few good movies. I think you're just not looking in the right spot, Wolfie. There's still really great movies these days. Um, I think if you're only watching like the top blockbuster films, like MCU films or whatever, that's probably true. But there's lots of great movies. There'll Be Blood is pretty. Oh, everyone knows this, huh? It's about an oil guy in the Old West. Daniel Day-Lewis and Paul Dano. Oh yeah, Daniel. Daniel and Paul. Classic. Oily guys, I would not want to watch that. Unless they're competing in a physical 100 competition. Um, a Nutella milkshake right now? You want one right now? Welcome in, Ricky. I don't know, the actors and actresses of the past had aura to them. Look at Audrey Hepburn, she mocks every actress today. Today, the actresses are closer to influencers, no mystique. Aura? I don't think you need aura to be a really great actor, though. I don't know. I think actors back then were obviously more mysterious because they couldn't share everything on social media, right? And there was less like access to them. So that's definitely true, but I don't think you need a mysterious persona to be a good actor. I think that's just your personal preference. Like someone can be like chaotically unhinged, um, chronically online, you know, but still be an amazing actor, right? Like that's not related. I think you just prefer more mysterious. social media ruin things. Then we see A-lister in a bathrobe online. Just don't look at it. I don't think it has anything to do with the quality of the acting. Um, you go to IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes. I only watch the best. You're not impressed? I don't know. I'm telling you, a lot of great movies these days. In general, always. But yeah, there's a lot of bad movies making a lot of money for sure, or like mediocre movies making a lot of money for sure. Um, if you're not chronically online, you'll never see which actors are chronically online. Exactly. If you're not out there on Instagram, you will not see the A-lister in the bathrobe. What's wrong with the bathrobe? Is that bad? If Tom Holland's in a bathrobe, is that bad? No. I think you're just projecting your own preference onto them. I've already watched them MCU when they came out, all the DC. Yeah, you cannot be like, there's no good movies these days and just watch MCU movies, right? Like, they've never been the peak of cinema. Daniel Day-Lewis in There Will Be Blood is considered one of the best actor roles of all time. Is this an old movie? Or is this a new movie? Oh, 2007. Okay. So, like, kind of old. Surely not 20 years ago. Like, maybe, like, a few years ago. As you guys like to say. The OG even the OG Marvel, I would not say was peak cinema. They were enjoyable movies, yes, but, they were never, like, like, the peak art. I resent using the term very old. I didn't say. I said, "Is it a very old movie?" And then you said 2007. And I said, "Oh, so it's kind of old." I didn't say. You're projecting. You're projecting your own oldness onto what I said. I didn't say that. Go back. Rewind. 2007 was 30 years ago. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. You just watched No Country for Old Men. Okay? I don't know. I feel like I'm going in circles with you, Wolfie. It's all good. Um, you're easy to please in terms of movies. Yeah, fair. I mean, there's nothing wrong with just watching a movie to be entertained. Not every movie has to be peak cinema. Like, I love MCU. Like MCU movies were great. They're enjoyable to watch. But am I like being like sitting at home thinking about the movie afterwards and being like, "Oh, that was so meaningful." Like, no, I'm not. But like that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with those movies. Like, they're just they're just fun to watch. Doomsday with Robert Downey Jr. Is that coming out soon? No, it's not, right? Because they released a trailer, but it's not coming out for a while. Sometimes you just want a reason to eat popcorn. Exactly. Sometimes you just want to kill time. Nothing wrong with that. I do notice bad acting and copywriting, but I still have a good time. I mean, yeah, a movie with bad acting and copywriting can still be enjoyable. Nothing wrong with that. Is it gonna win Oscars? Probably not. But it could still be a fun way to spend an hour or two. Your comfort zone is mediocre sci-fi movies. I love any coming of age film. My comfort zone, coming of age films from the 80s and 90s. Doomsday comes out this year. Oh, that is soonish, yeah. Um, you like how Zirconian's comfort zone is literally the only type of movies I don't like. Yeah, I can't say I like those either. But yeah, he's funding those. He's watching them, giving them the streaming time. Okay. Quick therapy. I'm just going to the bathroom. Enjoy the Mallow Mart, the Grammy-winning Mallow Mart. Don't look it up. Don't fact check this. Okay, BRB. Okay, I'm back. I heard of people watching bad movies for fun. I'm like, how? It's an hour wasted kind of. Yeah, I don't enjoy watching bad movies. I don't I can understand. I don't like I'm not like I can understand people just having fun at it being cheesy and making fun of it with their friends and stuff, but like I wouldn't personally go out of my way to watch a bad movie. I think I would like I would rather watch a good movie. um as I say, I watch 4 hour long videos about speedrunning. Honestly, yeah. Honestly, same. I'll watch a um 1 hour video about like Pokemon or something. Um Speaking of movies, they showed a new trailer for Kingdom Hearts last night, and I realized I need to watch the generation of Disney movies before it comes out. Which generation? Yeah, people were talking about there's like a Disney thing, and they watched there was a Kingdom Hearts trailer. I basically just said what you said. It's fun to watch bad movies for the memes, like Morbius is a classic. I don't know. I just don't. For me, I don't really enjoy it. I get it. I get why people do it, but I don't personally find any enjoyment from doing that. Oh, the new generation. I see. Do you though? Aren't all the new generation just remakes? Or like which ones are you talking? Like, have they even had new movies? What was the last original IP they made? Was it Wish? And apparently that was really bad. They showed Coco last night. Haven't seen. Oh, Coco's really good. Coco's genuinely really good. You'll love it. You'll love it. Coco, I think it's my favorite Pixar film. I'm trying to think of one I would like more. I think Coco's my favorite Pixar film. It's really good. It's so sad. I love a good sad movie. Sometimes they take themselves too serious. Well, but a good movie can be lighthearted for sure. I like a sad movie though, so I guess I cannot. Oh no, my favorite movie is Clueless. It's very lighthearted, but I love a really sad movie. Cause My Girl is also one of my favorites, and that movie's so sad. The movie's depressing. Okay, it's not depressing, but it's pretty sad. Coco is an all timer. I know, so good. I forgot I wanted to watch Coco before. You should. You would love it. You would for sure love it. But yeah, it's I think for me, I don't know. I think a lot of Pixar films I like, but I wouldn't be like, oh, they're like a top ones, right? But Coco genuinely really good. Um I like all the older Disney movies too. Like I like Hercules. Um I like Mulan, Atlantis. Very good. I'd rather a movie take itself too serious than like Marvel movies where they're constantly winking at how silly it is. Okay, but like Marvel quips are like their own thing, are they not? Like I don't think like oh there's good lighthearted movies and then there's Marvel quips. Like Marvel, they took that and they put it in everything. It's like too much, you know? That's why I like the ones that kind of stray away from that kind of personality, right? Because like everyone turns into the quip guy. Like I'm like, why is everyone doing one-liners? Um, it's a little bit it's a little bit too much, I think. But yeah, I think Loki does not do that. Agatha All Along is a very different kind of show. It does not do that. So I think that kind of stuff is good. Cause like with Marvel, at the start, it made sense, right? Like, okay, Robert Downey Jr.'s character. I mean, sorry, Iron Man. Iron Man. Um, it would make sense that he has that kind of personality, right? And um, I'm sure there's other characters where like they're like kind of jokesters, and it makes sense for them to act like that. And then there's some characters that were serious, right? But then now like everyone does that. It's like everyone gives like those one-liner jokes, and it's like okay, it's too much. It's too much. Aladdin's really good as well. I love Aladdin. So many great Disney films from that time. What else? I don't know. I do like a lot of the newer ones too. Like I love Tangled. I love Frozen. I think those are really good still. I know Frozen's like very overhated because it was like everywhere, but it's a good movie. Like it's actually a great movie. But I understand if you're so sick of Let It Go, you cannot bear to watch it. I get it. And Kalani, good luck with work today or whatever you're doing. Marvel will always make money though. I thought superhero fatigue might settle in, but I don't think it will. I think they're making less money, but they're still making a lot of money. And I think a lot of people don't understand that with these kind of franchises, they don't make most of their money from the movies. As popular as the movies might be, they're making all the money from the toys. It's always like that. It's like Star Wars. Star Wars makes like 99% of its money from the toys. Same with Pokemon and all that stuff. The money's in the merch. You're working. Good luck. Hope it's on a long day. It took me a while to realize Shrek isn't Disney. Yeah. You were 16 years ago? Was Tangled like 2010? Maybe, maybe. I guess it's not newer, huh? But it's in like the new generation, no? Maybe not. I don't know. I guess they're already making a Moana remake. Which is or they already made one. Is it already out? I can't remember. And I'm like, that's a little soon, right? And I'm like, isn't that a little soon? You about to get off? Nice. Adam Driver always playing the bad guy. He's been typecast. He's good at playing the bad guy though. That's cool. They have the girl from Obsession too. I want to see her acting in something, but I don't want to see Obsession. But she seems really good from the clips I've seen. I didn't even see the newest Spider-Man because I was too nostalgic for Tobey's Spider-Man. Yeah, I think for me, like I didn't love No Way Home that much because I don't have a huge nostalgia for the old Spider-Mans. Like I think for me, that movie was banking a lot on nostalgia. But as a movie, I didn't find it that compelling. Like I maybe the stuff with Aunt May was compelling, but uh after that, it was like relying so much on nostalgia. And I have seen the old Spider-Mans, but I watched them when I was really young, so I don't really remember them. Um I remember not Adam Driver's, um Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man sort of. Um but I don't feel like I don't have a strong connection to those movies. So for me, I was like, the movie was good, but it wasn't like it wasn't like mind blowing. Like I think people seem like they were hyping it up more than I liked it. The first 3D movie I think they made, really? Tangled was? Oh, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. I heard Adam Driver's gonna be Mr. Sinister in the MCU. I don't know who Mr. Sinister is, by the way, because like I know a lot of people have a lot of like comic knowledge and stuff. I don't know who Mr. Sinister is. I don't know how that's different from like Doctor Doom or like I don't know. Mr. Sinister seems like a really ridiculous superhero name or like a super villain name. Does it not? Like what? What's next? Professor Horrible? That's probably a guy. I shouldn't joke. That's probably a guy. Her and Channing? Is it Channing Tatum? But Channing Tatum was already in. Wasn't he in Deadpool? Which I couldn't remember. I couldn't tell which one he was. I was like, large white man. Which one is he? I couldn't know which one he was. But he was in it, no? I haven't seen Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies. I really like Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man, but I don't think the movies were like amazing. And I love Emma Stone. I'm a fan of crossovers. I think I like that movie over this new one. Um, oh, the I haven't seen the newest one, so I have no idea. It's really good though. I don't know. I don't really care about crossovers. The only recent Spider-Man films I really like were the animated ones. I've only seen Into the Spider-Verse one. Sounds like Doctor Doom without the PhD. Not smart enough. Mr. Sinister is crazy looking. You gotta check a pic. Okay, I do love Adam Driver though. Like, you guys know, I'm the biggest Adam Driver fangirl. Actually, I'm the second biggest. I think, Gwen is a bigger Adam Driver fangirl. Me, I love Kylo Ren. Um, wait, do you wanna tell you Doctor Doom makes Thanos look like nothing? I mean, I don't really care about that. I think for me, I liked Thanos because he had, like, a nice characterization, right? Like, a lot of Marvel villains, even in peak Marvel times, Marvel villains really sucked. Have you guys seen that Pro ZD skit where it's like, "How about we make Iron Man, but evil? How about we make Ant-Man, but evil?" That's like every villain. That's stupid. The movies are still fun, but it's like they were not great with the villains until Thanos. Doctor Horrible's Sing Along blog was a classic. Is that real? Did I just make that up? Indy is Rogue, and Channing is officially because of Deadpool Gamb. Ah, okay, so he's coming as the same guy. Also, the fact that Andrew Spider-Man got some sort of redemption that part was sweet, yeah. Cause like I think sorry, Andrew Garfield. I keep trying to call him Adam. Adam, Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone are really great actors, so I think their emotional scenes were quite compelling. Sorry, that was just me. I was just thinking about Adam Driver. Tuner Major when the names are too. I'm sorry. It's a very basic name. Adam and Andrew. They both start with A. It's the same. Um, I remember I would always call Harry Kane Henry Kane. um, he'll be in the movie too. Nice. Honestly, I think Obsession is the best movie of the decade. Touches on a lot of Gen Z and millennial problems in self-psychology, parasociality, and loneliness, depression. Yeah, I heard it's really good, and I would love to watch it, but I think it would be like kind of uncomfortable for me to watch. I don't know. I just don't really like. Uh, I don't really like when movies are like too real. Like I can be like, okay, I know this movie is really amazing. I've heard a lot of great things about it, but like for me, horror movies, like if it's a horror movie about like an incel guy, like isn't that a little too real? That's a little too real. Like if it's like, oh, like a alien, like Alien. Like oh, okay, I'm never gonna encounter that in real life, but that character, bear, like I will encounter many bears in my life. Mr. Sinister possesses superhuman strength, rapid regeneration, cellular shape-shifting, telepathy, telekinesis, and energy projection. That sounds all like the same thing to in my brain. So he's strong and durable and can move stuff with his mind. That's I guess. DC did the same. Yeah. Well, they were dated during film. Yeah, yeah. But either way, like they're great actors. I loved Andrew Garfield in Tick Tick Boom as well. Tom Holland said there's two more Spider movies and then he retires, so Miles will show up probably next one. I would love to see Miles Spider-Man actually. I do like Tom Holland. Um, I do like Tom Holland, but I'd love to see Miles. Well, in The Social Network too, yeah. I did like that one. I did like that movie. Even though I didn't like the Royal Tenenbaums that much. Um, that one was really well done. Honestly, that's valid to retire. He probably made enough money for his great-great-grandkids. They can't write villains right anymore. They used to show them like the hero first and use their motivations. No, the old villains were not good. I think you have rose tinted glasses. Like maybe like Obadiah was good. Like he was all right, but like, are you really telling me like Ant-Man's villain was memorable? Like, do you remember his name? Like, or like trying to think of other characters. Like, who the hell was the villain in the first Thor movie? I guess it was Loki. I don't even remember. Honestly, don't know whom you're talking. That the rich bald guy, Ant-Man's villain, and he also wore Ant-Man's suit. You know. Um, and Captain America's first villain was cheesy as hell. Um, Yellow Jacket. Yeah, but what was his name? What was his real name? What was his name? No, Ricky doesn't even know what I'm talking about. That's how forgettable these villains are in the early in the early MCU. These villains were not good. What else? Oh yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. Number one. Who was the villain? Was it Ronan? I guess Ronan is kind of maybe memorable. The second one was his dad. That's memorable. The third one? I don't know. I don't know. I thought Thanos. No, Thanos was good. Everyone before Thanos was not really good. Like Thanos was memorable because he was like relatively so much better than the other ones. Like he was like actually a character. But like I'm saying, like that exception proves the rule. You know, like Thanos was like kind of the only good one. Garfield the orange cat is goaded. What? That's how I feel. But some games like they don't need to be too real. Yeah, like I mean I understand like the I think for me it's just like a personal preference. Like I don't really want to watch shows or watch any media with that kind of themes in it. Um I can understand the value in having those though. Like a lot of people do. Like a lot of people loved Obsession, right? Like and it touch like a lot of times movies do touch on very important topics, very real topics. Um but I just don't want to see it personally. Like I just want to spend my nice, relaxing, fun time watching a movie that's gonna make me really uncomfortable. Um, you know, like the Penguin or Riddler as Batman villains. Oh, I haven't seen Batman. I'm just talking about the MCU. I've only seen the Batman one with the Liam Neeson, and I was so betrayed by Liam Neeson. Oh my god, I was like so. I trusted Liam Neeson with my life. I was like, oh, this guy's so great. I was like, oh my god, this guy's the best, and he was evil. So betrayed. Ronan is memorable because Lee Pace is hot. Wasn't he wearing just like full prosthetic makeup? I don't even know what he looks like. I like Gamora. Gamora's hot. Gamora is beautiful. Um, even green. Even I know green is. I know you like them because they're green, but despite her being green, I think she's beautiful. Speaking of good villains, Nicholas Hoult played a good Lex Luthor, and DC movies are mid too. Yeah, I haven't really seen the Batman movie. And Malcolm in Tramp, Thanos was actually smart. He was smart, and like his motivation was like made sense, and he was like a full character, right? Like a lot of Marvel villains aren't really full characters, which is fine. That's not really like the purpose of the movie, but like um Thanos was nice because he got to be like very very fleshed out. Thanos was only supposed to be a cameo villain at first, really. The new Avengers trailer showed Ian as Magneto again. Oh, that original Magneto guy. Yeah, fair. I do clearly remember Hela from Ragnarok, but probably because it was the first Marvel movie I watched, and I like Chris Hemsworth. I mean, I think Hela's. I do remember Hela as well, personally. Maybe she wasn't bad. I guess she didn't have much like motivation aside from being evil, though. But she looked cool. Maybe it was just visually I remember her. Also, I really like Ragnarok. I'd rather watch Wipeout than watch any of the current Marvel movies. Wipeout, like the show where they go on in the obstacle course. There's nothing wrong with Wipeout. Come on. Why are you hating on Wipeout? No, I haven't watched that in years. That's a throwback. Oh my god. Smart villains are the best. I agree. Nebula isn't so bad either. So blue and green. Blue and green. Okay, I see. Never being the allegation. That's okay. That's okay. I think I don't. You don't need to beat the allegations. You can just accept it. I've accepted mine. I'm no better than a man. I've accepted it. Deadpool held it down for us. I know Colony's a big Deadpool fan. I think for me, I'm not a big Deadpool fan. I don't really like I like the meta parts, but I don't like it's very raunchy. I'm not a huge fan of really raunchy stuff. But oh my god. Speaking of not being better than a man, Deadpool's wife is so beautiful. She's like the prettiest person I've ever seen in my life. His original wife. I don't know if he has a different wife later, but like his original. No, no, not Blake Lively. The girl from the first one. Um, you're a huge Breaking Bad fan. I think Walt is a good villain. Yeah, I appreciate you calling him a villain too, because a lot of people are like, oh, Walt is like an anti-hero. He's pretty evil. Um, and but Breaking Bad is another one where it's like I know it's a really great show, but it's like uncomfortable for me to watch. I don't know. I'm like, oh, everyone's awful. Everyone's awful. I have a hard time with movies where like everyone sucks. Wait, you don't skim through movie synopsis? I see. I mean, I not really. I mean, if I'm like looking for a movie to watch, I read the little summary, not the spoilers. So remember Storage Wars? Surely it's still going on. I only watched that like at the dentist. Good thing about movies is they don't like to show villain. They don't want to show villains in a good light. Some are the way they are because they want to support their family or something. I think Breaking Bad showed that with guys like Mike. I didn't get very far in Breaking Bad. I got to the part where like Walt tries to like assault his wife, and I was like, oh, I cannot watch this anymore. But really great acting, really great acting. I know it's a really great show. Like I'm not saying it's a bad show. I just think I cannot watch it. Um, or Shark Tank. I think Shark Tank is still going. You got men's humor. I don't think it's necessarily men's humor. I think it's just very raunchy. A lot of women like raunchy humor as well. I just personally don't. I just think it's gross. But I understand that people enjoy it. Morena Baccarin. Or she was on Gotham too. She's on Firefly. You should have said that from the beginning. I would have watched her right away. She's a mom at High Man. She's not. She's not. They look similar, but it's not the same person. Her name is not Morena Baccarin. It's Kristen. Kristen Milotti. Milotti. It's not the same person. Um. Oh, she's not the mom. She's a crazy ass person that tried to date Marshall when he and Lily. Oh, you're right. She is in How I Met Your Mother at some point. No, she's not. Isn't she? Is she not the woman that he dates and then she like breaks her tooth? Is it not? Oh, the crazy one. Really? I guess a lot of women in that show look really similar. That's Nora. It's not her. Now they're looking the same in my brain. They all have the same hairstyle. Oh my god. Am I tripping? I don't know. I now have to go look at their faces. I clearly don't remember. I'm like, oh my god, the girl from Deadpool, the most beautiful woman in the world. I forgot her face. You're good with faces? It's the one I'm talking about. Oh no, I believe you. I believe you. I'm just saying Nora looks similar too, no? I can picture Nora very clearly. I guess because she's like a recurring character. I haven't watched How I Met Your Mother in like 15 years. Nora was great. I wonder if How I Met Your Mother ages well. I think some parts of it probably don't age well, huh? It's like kind of it was an enjoyable show for sure. I think a lot of those shows from that time maybe don't age that well though. Yeah, Barney probably does not age well. Yeah. Barney had to be the best character. Yeah, I like them. I like the character development and stuff, but yeah, probably probably watching it now, it's like, ooh. Like, oh, did he say that? Did he do that? I don't know. Ted is probably worse than Ted is like actually a nice guy. Like if you like really think about it and like look back on the show, like Ted is like actually a nice guy. He's like very entitled. He's like his attitude is like he feels like he's like entitled to like this like to finding the love of his life, right? Like he Barney at least is like he knows. He knows he's like bad, right? He knows he's not like a respectful stand-up guy, but Ted acts like he is, you know? So it's he's probably like a weird, but I think a lot of like male leads in romance shows are like that. Like, when you really look back, you're like, "Ooh, they're actually nice guys." If you actually met that person in, um if he if he if you met that kind of person in real life, you probably would not want anything to do with them. The elaborate story seeker, yeah. I think I like How I Met Your Mother because it's not afraid to be, like, unrealistic, and they go, like, really hard with um, the concept episodes. Um, like, I think with the concept episodes, that kinda like, they go all out, you know? I think it's good. Same with, like, Community and stuff. He messes up, but the show wouldn't be funny if he didn't. He's a nice guy overall. Yeah, I don't think they ever intended for him to be, like, you know, like, they didn't intend for him to be, like, misogynistic or anything like that, but, um I think a lot of times with, like, romance shows, they kind of they kind of accidentally end up that way a little bit, where it's like they're kinda treating the woman as, like, a prize or, like, they're, like, entitled to, like, like, the trope of, like, "Oh, this guy, he really wants this girl, and she turned him down, but he keeps trying." Like, obviously, that kinda trope, it's like, I understand it's for the movie and, like, that it's not, like, in bad intentions, but in real life, that would be really creepy, right? It's only not creepy because 'cause you're on the perspective of this being, like, a romance and, that they're like, "Oh, they belong together," or whatever, but in real life, that would not be okay. I can see why you don't like movies and shows that are too close to home, but at the same time, the realism is needed for me to feel the impact of something rather than some scary, unrealistic monster. Oh, for sure, yeah. I mean, that's why, like, psychological horror exists, right? Um, it's like and, it kinda taps into that. But for me, it's like for me, I wanna watch a horror I'm the opposite. I wanna watch a horror movie for, like, spooky fun, you know? I like, I would say my favorite horror movie, I think is Nope. I really like Nope. But I don't watch a lot of horror movies. The untouchable character would be Marshall, no doubt. That guy's an angel. I hope he didn't do anything problematic. That guy's great. Oh, I was watching, um he has a show on Apple TV called Shrinking with Harrison Ford. It's really good. And you know who just showed up? Kobe Smulders. I think she's, like, the love interest, but it was, like, a cliffhanger on season 1. I think season 2 is out now. I haven't watched it yet. The show is really nice. It's like if you like Ted Lasso, if you watch Ted Lasso and you like Ted Lasso, it's kind of like a similar vibe. It's about Marshall. His name is not Marshall. What's his name? Jason Segel. It's about him, it's about him being a single father. His wife passed away, and he's a therapist. And he has, like, his daughter, and it's just kind of about that kind of, dynamic, I guess, about him being a father, about him grieving his wife, like, it's very it's a kind of sad, but kind of feel good show, I would say. Ted Lasso is goated. Yeah, it's by the same people, like Brett Goldstein and stuff, and also he plays a character in it as well. Classic. It was traumatizing to watch Kobe and Jason feels wrong. I could see it. I could see it. I think when you watch the show you did you watch the show? Because for me, I'm like, "Oh, I don't think" I mean, for me, I don't know. I don't know when the last time you watched How I Met Your Mother. I haven't seen How I Met Your Mother in, like, 15 years. Um, so I would not, you know, I don't really, like, think of him as Marshall anymore, but, yeah, I can see that. Your favorite's Jamie, isn't it? I don't know. I think maybe my favorite is Roy. I like Roy. Um, but I like Jamie a lot too. I love Jamie's character arc. I love a evil guy to nice boy character arc. Um, but I think I like Roy the best. I haven't, but I've watched How I Met Your Mother so many times. Oh, I see. I see. That makes sense. Roy was so well played. Yeah, I like him a lot. He's in Shrinking as well. He's like the creator of the show, of both shows, I believe. But he stars in it too. Yeah, it's been a while since I watched the original Ted Lasso season, so but I think I did like Jamie a lot. I do I like an unlikable character to likable character arc. Those I think those are the best. I like a villain redemption. Um, I'm fine with small potato. What is this? What is this potato stuff? Yeah, what else is everyone watching these days? I told you guys about my League of Legends show, about Ted Ted Lasso. I'm withholding my judgment on Ted Lasso. The current season. Oh, it's Spider-Man. Okay, it's a Spider-Man reference. I see. Big potatoes. Okay. I'll get back to you when I've watched it. You watched Spider Noir? What's that? Spider-Man? Spider-Man something? What else? I don't know. I feel like they don't make family movies the way they used to anymore as well. Like a lot of family movies these days are like very um it seems like it's for like the adults who grew up on the original one, you know? Like they're like remaking a lot of stuff. But for me, I think like like a family movie has to be like really good for me to like truly enjoy it, you know? Like a lot of them are like fine, like they're like watchable, but they're not like life changing, you know? Like for example, like K-pop Demon Hunter, I thought it was pretty well done. Like the animation is really good, but was it like impactful to me? Like not really. I'm like it's enjoyable, but I'm not like, oh wow, that was so meaningful to me, you know? You were like Severance. Severance was really good. I was like, I watched season one, and I was like, I liked it. I wasn't like amazed by it. I was like, "Oh, this is a great show." I was like, "This is a great show." I wouldn't put it in my top of all time, but it's a great show. Um, but season 2 is really good. I really like season 2, especially, Milchuk? Milchuk? What was his name? That guy. He was so good. Amazon Milchik. Okay, Milchik. I guessed 2 wrong things. Um, Amazon Prime show about Nick Cage's Spider-Man. It's like old-timey New York mystery. You can watch it in black and white. Ooh. Did not know that was a thing. Milkshake. I know my my brain was thinking milkshake, but I was like, I know that's not his name. I won't call them that. Um, you seen the new Vision Quest trailer? I don't know what that is either. A shambolic rube named Milkshake. I clearly do not remember the show that well. I do not remember the show that well. I don't know what you're talking about. Or maybe it's referencing something else. Nutella milkshake. I'm ordering. I don't care. We brought up milkshakes too many times, huh? Um, Vision Quest is a Vision Marvel show. Oh, with the newly built Vision. That show wrote villains really well. Yeah, yeah, for sure. That show has like it's more like the vibe. The vibe is really good. Like the setting is really well done. Usually I do not care that much about like world building or setting and stuff like that, but that one is super well done. Um the acting is phenomenal. And the mystery is very interesting. I like a good mystery. I'm like out there with all the reading all the theories like in between episodes. It was really good to watch it live, like episode by episode. It's a note he puts in Mark W's pocket in the first episode of season 2. Oh. They say so many weird things in that show, I cannot remember them. Like they use so many weird words. I mean, that's like the vibe of the show, but they say a lot of weird things. I don't know if they're making up all these words or if they're real. They got human form of Ultron. Nice. Do they even have it here? It's like a thing in Brazil, but I haven't seen a Nutella one so far. Um, it's not like a common thing, I would say, like, but it wouldn't be. I think you would be able to find it, surely, right? Like, but it's not like, oh, every milkshake place will have it. But I don't know about Florida. Maybe Florida's different. Can't believe Ben Stiller directed it and they didn't put in some big celeb actor in. And a surprising amount of character actors. I mean, what's his name? Adam Scott? Is that his name? He was in Parks and Rec. I guess he's fairly well known. But yeah, everyone else was like smaller actors, and they were amazing. Oh, and that girl, what is her name? The Courtney will know. The girl who plays Gemma. She's in a lot of things as well. As a weird word, nowhere is the best part. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. There's so many weird words. I guess if that is like something something that you do, then it's like you feel validated. You're like, oh my god, I knew I should know this word. The one time it comes up. Like it does not. I don't think it comes up. Oh yeah, yeah, Daikin Lockman. Don't know how to pronounce it. She was in quite a few things, I think. I guess like a lot of actors are like they're not in like a really really big thing. Like they're not like the lead actor in some big movie, but they're like a prominent actor in like many things, you know? And that's how most actors probably make their living, right? She was in The 100. She was great in there. John Turturro and Christopher Walken are genuinely big names. Patricia Arquette too. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, the guy who plays me and normal English names. I cannot. Bill? Bart? What was it? Bird. I'm always so close, huh? Why can't I remember these names? Am I really that bad at white people names? Oh my god, but I couldn't even get Milchick. I guess is did he have a white person name? I guess it's not a white person name, but it's, I guess, American name. I guess that was the whole plot line as well in season 2, where, you know, obviously they, like, experienced racism and that kinda thing, but it was, like, the the Severance company is or Lumen is, like, very, I don't know the right word for it. But that was, like, a plot line as well, and I thought that one was really well done. I think I found it, but it looks small. Can't be having that. Just get 2. Saying a lot were relatively not well known. Yeah, to be fair, they were, like, side characters. Although Patricia Arquette was okay, she had a weird name, though. Melody? Melanie? Something like that. Is that her name? Harmony? Okay, that was kinda close. I was in the right mode. Man, I can't remember. Am I really bad with names? Why am I so bad with names? It's surprising you like Severance considering what you said before, the show that hits close on home and realistic dark themes. Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I think no, I don't mind like realistic stuff. Like obviously like Lumen Lumen is very much like a commentary on corporations and work culture and capitalism and a lot of shows are about capitalism. I do like a good show about capitalism. I love a good show or movie about capitalism actually. That's one of my favorites. Um I just don't like stuff that's like, you know, like violence against women, creepy men, whatever. Those ones I think for me I just don't want to see it on my screen. It's more like that or shows that are like really dark, you know, where it's just like too dark. You know, it's like it just keeps going. Um that I don't want to watch either. 'Cause, like, Severance is, like it has dark themes, yes, but it's not, like, a super dark show, right? Like, it's not, like, really depressing and dark and edgy the whole way through, you know? It's not like that at any point, actually. We've uncovered a new personality trait today? Apparently. Just give me, like, a you know what? Maybe I've never noticed it before because everyone in chat, like, not many people in chat have, like, just, like, a normal name, right? I guess, like, Ricky, but, like, um, like, if everyone in chat was called, like, Andrew, John, whatever, like, if everyone in chat just had, like, n normal names, maybe I would have a harder time remembering. D I mean, no, I'm saying that's your name. Like, compared to, like, Zirconian or Grok, It's just your name. I think, like, if everyone just went by their names, it might be harder. Um, Me to sound more white? No. But, like, a lot of my chat aren't white. Um, but I guess probably a lot of you guys are. Um, you're normal, there's nothing special about me. That's not true, Ricky. That's not true. I happen to know that you are an expert cosplayer. Also, you changed your last name. Professional we both brought up the same thing. We will never not take the chance to bring that up. Um, yeah, Ricky told us that Ricky sent a message and we're talking about this Reddit post where this guy of course we thought of that. Okay, Razi shared this Reddit post about this guy. I know it's from the woman's perspective. She was like, "Oh, me and my partner have this, like basically the same last name. Okay, think like Schultz, but with one with the C, like Schults versus Schults. So they or like green with an E and green without the E. Like it's like that, or like gray with the E and gray with an A. So they basically have the same last name. Um, and they're about to get married, and her partner, the husband or the fiance, I guess, but the future husband, is like, it's a deal breaker to me if you do not change your name to my name. And she's like, what the hell? Firstly, we have like the same name already. And secondly, she's a journalist, so changing her last name would be kind of problematic because her name is associated with a lot of her past work and stuff like that. So yeah, it was like pretty red flag of the guy because like he was like not considering why she doesn't want to change her name, and also he wouldn't change his name because like they've got the same name. They could either one of them could change his name, and he was like, "Oh, I can't change my name because I've written works under my name," and she's like, "Literally same, like same, like why is your reason more valid than mine?" Um, Either way, this is unrelated story. I just wanted to share red flag, red flag. But Ricky posted afterwards. He was like, "Oh yeah, I accidentally changed my last name in marriage." I was like, "What?" I was like, "What?" And then but he was like, "Oh, they removed the accent." I was expecting something like, "Oh, I just accidentally put in the wrong name." But yeah, that's funny too. Uh, Bait. I know. I was but that's what Reddit posts do as well, by the way. Um, they always do that. They always put like a clickbait title. I don't know if that's a red flag as much as the guy seems like an idiot. I think it's both. Cause like one, it's a red flag to be that much of an idiot that you could not have like the logical reasoning of thinking like, oh, like I can't change my last name because of my written work, so she also cannot. Like I don't know why he could not. Either he didn't care and he was like I'm more important. That's a red flag. But either he's that stupid that he cannot put those things together, and that's also a red flag. Like, do you want to date someone that stupid? No. Um, that was really weird. But he only came to her side after his dad explained it. Oh, and crazy thing. He said, "Oh, the reason I want you to change your name is not about tradition or like, this like patriarchal um, you know, like standard or whatever. It's because we won't feel like a family if we don't all have the same last name." But his mom never changed her last name. His mom has her maiden name. So like either I don't know, either he has some sort of trauma where he didn't feel like a family growing up because his mom didn't have the same last name, or again, he's that stupid. Either he doesn't know that his mom has a different last name, maybe he just thinks her name is Mom. Um, or 2, he also cannot connect those 2 things. I'm like, this story is so weird. I'm like, everything this guy does, I'm like, "What?" Like, that makes no sense. Like, his mother also didn't change her like, what? So weird. And they ended up getting married. I was like, good luck with that. Good luck with that." On the papers, it literally says I changed my last name. I noticed more than a year later. It honestly makes my life easier since accents are not used in English and I live here, so I don't have to point it out every time. That's fair. That's fair. That's funny you didn't notice. I guess it's, like, pretty similar. Isn't it up to her if she wants to change her name? I mean, it should be, but that guy wouldn't. I have a feeling it's like a he said it's not tradition, but the only reason it can be is tradition now. Cause like, if it wasn't tradition, why can't he change his last name? Honestly, it's kinda the same. And the most ridiculous part is that their name is, like, the same. It's, like, so much it's such a red flag, but, like, over nothing. Like, there's no need to put up all this red flag for, like, such a non-issue. It's, like, 1 letter. "You're back, what did I miss?" We're just chatting about movies and stuff like that, and I was telling everyone about a Reddit story about, um, this guy was mad that his wife won't change her last name to his when they get married, but they have, like, the exact same last name, it's, like, 1 letter different. Uh, yeah, it was a crazy story. Same last name like, it was, like, the ex I think the name ended up being Gray and Gray, like, Gray with an E and Gray with an A. Like, so they basically had the same last name, but he was like, "She needs to change her last name to mine," and she was a journalist, and so she was like, "I can't change my last name because, like, I have, like, written work under my name." And he was like, "Well, so do I." So it's like, wait, why does she have to change her last name? Like, it's so weird. That last name comes from my mom, so when I told her, she was like, "So you're not my son now? Oh, no." Um, the thing about Reddit is that there's always an "Am I the a-hole?" thread, and people are like, "Yeah, you are," and the person defends themselves vehemently. I'm like, "Why did you ask?" I know, right? I think some people just post. I think there's a few types of I'm a frequent "Am I the a-hole?" reader, okay? There's a few types of people. 1, just fake posts. Like, fake posts, and they can either be um, like, some sort of agenda, like, sometimes there's a fake post, and it's, like, so incel coded, you know what I mean? And it's like, "Oh, this is, like, some incel fanfic." Or it's, like, just some creative writing exercise or whatever. Um, 2 is, like, the person is clearly not the a-hole, and either they just want validation or they're so gaslit by the people in their lives that they cannot see that they've done nothing wrong and everyone else in their life, like, sucks. 3 is, like, they're clearly the a-hole, and most of the time, they will not accept it, but, like, 1% of the time, they will, which is nice, but it's not common. Um, and 4 is ones where, like, they're clearly the a-hole, but they've left out a lot of very key information to make themselves look better. And that one is always like, when that information is uncovered in the comments, oh, the drama. Um, did you know that Miji is completely incapable of remembering white people's names? Oh, I was going like I was actually losing my mind. I was like, "Oh, who's that actor?" Um, like I don't know, Billy, and it would be like Benny or like Andrew and whatever. What was I saying? Andrew and Adam. I was getting those confused. Uh, I was like so wrong on a lot of names. They should keep both and make it gray gray. That's what a lot of the comments were saying. That would be funny. Gray gray. If they had taste, they would do that. Um, the fact that the guy's in the exact same situation as her, if it was the other way around and he still can't empathize and let it go. Yeah, either he has, like, actually 0 empathy, and it's, like, a situation where it's, like, they say, like, put yourself in their shoes. He doesn't even have to do that. He can just wear his own metaphorical shoes. It's the same situation. Um Either he's really stupid or he's I don't know. Um my brain is setting off the misogynist flags. Um and the fact that later on in the story, firstly, I told you guys that his mom also has her maiden name, right? So like it's not even like, he grew up with the family with everyone with the dad's name or whatever, but like his mom has a different last name. So like either he doesn't value his mom's perspective and he only came around to her not changing her last name when his dad literally just like was like, "Son, you're being an idiot." Like his dad had to talk some sense into him, but the fact that he only listened to his dad is like kind of questionable as well, right? It's like, oh, he didn't listen to his wife, who's supposed to be like his life partner. He did not listen to her, with her, empathize with her, but he listened to his dad. Suspicious, suspicious. I wonder if they're still together. Um, and the fact that the woman in the story was like, "Oh, like, for sure the kids will have his name." And I was like, "Why are you giving that to him? He was being such a jerk." Like, what do you mean? Um, so I was like, it was silly. I'm like you can find better people than that. You can find a better man than that. I had to get vehicle tabs and run other various errands. Adulting sucks. Sorry, errands suck. Um, they asked me, "Would you like to donate to our state parks?" I couldn't say no. Did you get a cool state parks plate? Reddit detectives uncover the truth in the court of the internet. Oh, for sure. For sure. I mean, it's really obvious when they're hiding stuff, right? Where it's like, it, you're like, oh, like, um, it's like there's a lot that goes unsaid in a Reddit post. I think like it would be like, oh, am I the a-hole? My wife asked me to do the dishes and I did them an hour later. Was I the a-hole? And it's like, in like if you only look at that situation, like, no, you're not the a-hole. But the thing they didn't say is that they've been in a relationship for 10 years and he has never once done the dishes. You know what I mean? Like, it's like he hasn't done a single chore in those 10 years. And it's like, okay, like, obviously, there's a lot you're leaving out here. Or like, it would be something like that. It would be like, oh, like, um, it would just be like like, they're just leaving something out that just makes them seem bad. If I listen to my dad, I'd be single by now. Oh no. Does he give really bad advice? Do I even want to know what he told you? They didn't give me anything but an $89 fee. What? Here, if you get the BC Parks license plate, you get a cool license plate with like mountains or something on it. You're distracted by the song. This is a great song. I love this one. He does his best, right? I think it's I don't know. I'm such a like a anti-tradition person. Cause like especially when it comes to like relationships and marriages and stuff like that, obviously tradition is very skewed towards like a very it's obviously it's like very patriarchal, right? Like the reason women change the last name to the man is like in the past the wife was like the husband's property, right? Like that's literally why they used to do it. So I'm like, oh, I cannot deal with that stuff, you know? Like obviously that doesn't mean that now, but yeah, I don't like any traditions. Or like the dad giving away his daughter at the wedding. Like it's also because they were property. Like they were trading her for like 3 cows or something. Also some dumb driver from BC cut me off in a sprinter van. I want to give them a hand gesture. Someone yesterday, I was I was stopped at a red light and the guy beside me was in the right left turn lane. And they had a separate left turn lane. And when the turn light turned green, I went forward. And he tried to cut me off and go straight. I was like, "Bro, you're in the left turn lane. Like, at least go behind me. Like, wait for me to go and then go behind me if you messed up and went the wrong way. Why trying to cut in front? He almost hit me. I was like, "Bro, where did that guy come from?" People are so bad at driving. People are genuinely so bad at driving. It's so bad here. I don't know what happened. Like people are like losing brain cells or something. I just one is writing it in my the a-hole post for the guy that does the dishes after an hour and the wife finds the post open and edits her spin on it. Maybe, maybe. I mean, the ones where like the other person posts, I feel like a lot of times I think they're fake. Cause like, what are the odds? You'd be lucky to get 30 cows in this economy. True. Expensive. Do you guys even have to pass a test to obtain a driver's license, or do you just hand them out when you have age? We have a test. We have a test. Um, how it works here is when you're 16, you take a written test. It's pretty easy, and to get a learner's license, and then at that time you need to have an adult in the car with you, an adult with a license, 25 plus with the license. And they're supposed to teach you to drive. And then after a year of that, you have to take a road test, and that road test is quite strict, I would say. A lot of people do not pass on the first try. It's pretty common not to pass on the first try that one. And then after that, you have an N license. You got an N license, a novice license, and you can only have one passenger in the car. And there's a few other restrictions. You can't drink at all. Like even if you're below the limit, the limit is 0 if you have an N. And there's also like curfews. I think you cannot drive after like 1 a.m. or something. I don't remember the time, but the main thing is about having only one passenger. Um, and they're more strict at that time. Like if you get any like infractions of your license, you'll probably just go back to the start. But then after 2 years of that, you have a full license and you're just a normal driver. And that would be the earliest, 19, to have a full license. They're Canadian. They're not used to seeing other cars on the road. Oh, the traffic is so bad in Vancouver these days. You're about 19. Here's a license. Good luck. Have fun. No. It sounds like here too, for the most part. I swear to God, anytime Canadians are in my country, they're a hazard on the road. Honestly, I've only ever driven in Japan also. So I don't know what it's like in America, but I swear the drivers here are so bad. So I won't even defend them. I won't even defend them. Like the way I drive now is like if someone's like at a crossroad and I have the green light, I'm like slowing down because like I'm like there's a 20% chance they'll just come out. Like genuinely. Like I've almost been hit so many times from someone just like turning into my uh like just street when there's like I clearly have the right of way. We just installed bumpers on our car. I'm like I don't trust anyone on the road. Legitimately, I do not trust anyone on the road. I'm like, if someone's like, I drive like so defensively because like, I'm like, I don't trust anyone to look or even signal before changing lanes. Like they do not. No one's changing lanes. And like sometimes people will like drive across like um, like it would be like some part where you're not supposed to cross, and they just like go like all the way across all the lanes. I remember she told me they got dash cams and they got rear cameras too. I should have flipped the bird behind the van. Was it a Tesla? Teslas have like 360 cameras. But isn't that scary in America though? That's a Sprinter. I don't know what that is. Is that scary in America though? Like they might just shoot you. You don't know you don't know how crazy that person is, and you don't know if they're armed. Um, my city has a ton of traffic circles, and people have no idea how to use. Oh my god, no one knows how to use a traffic circle. Oh my god, it's a disaster. You know those tall vans that would tip over if they turn too fast? Oh, yeah, yeah, those ones. They're Canadian. Oh, yeah, they're Canadian. You're safe then. Yeah, you're safe. People's road rage are so crazy though. Like, you know those people who like get mad after driving and then they drive like, like they'll like start like tailgating the person or like swerving around them and stuff. I'm like, legitimately, like you need to chill. I saw one guy driving with the Confederate flag at the back of his truck. He got stuck in traffic and then got out of his car to put it away. What? Did he put it there by accident? That's so weird. That's so weird. Maybe he felt embarrassed, as he should. Maybe he was like, I'm second guessing this. Maybe I shouldn't have a Confederate flag. I'm gonna take it off now. Mid driving. Yeah, the drivers here are so crazy. I had to drive to Pilates today, and oh, okay. The one thing that really annoys me is I was driving down a 2-lane road, and it was like a pretty busy road, and there's an Amazon delivery van in front of me, and they just stopped. Like they just stopped in the middle of the road. They didn't even pull over to the side. There wasn't even a place to pull over to the side. They just stopped, blocked the lane, put on their hazards, and I was like, "Bro, you can't just do that." And I just like stared at him as he got out of his van. I was like, "Bro, are you serious?" And I like could not. It was a busy road. I had to like wait to go around him because the other lane was busy. I was like, "You cannot do that. You cannot do that." They cut me off the light to turn left, sat there for a sec, and then realized they want to go right and got into the right lane and turned right instead. Oh my god. You know they say like they say like a good driver misses their turn sometimes, but a bad driver never misses their turn. Oh, the people like that on the highway. You're like right at the exit and they're like, "Oh my god, I'm in the very farthest lane. I better cross all the lanes and like that stripy bit of the merge part and get off the highway." I'm like, you don't need to do that. Get off at the next exit." Like legitimately, just get off at the next exit. I had a customer who the entire side of his neck was a Confederate flag tattoo. That was certainly a look. Yep. That's definitely a look. Um, um, looked at their plane and said, "Ah, me choose Canadian too." Hey, I wouldn't drive like that. I'm a very safe driver. I guess he was uncomfortable staying in one place and people viewing him through the window with the flag. Look, if you're gonna be that kind of person, own it. Be that guy with the Confederate tattoo on your neck. You cannot, you could not do that and then like chicken out. You know? Maybe he got beat up too many times or something. Maybe they're a bit slow in the head because of the Canadian. I know, maybe. I honestly, judging by the drivers, I cannot defend the Canadian drivers. Because at least the Vancouver drivers are so bad. Most of the people who have a Confederate flag are low IQ anyway. I mean, it's not the same people, the Canadian people and the Confederate flag people. If Mija was Canadian, she'd yap in English first and then say the same stuff in French afterwards. Right, right. The bilingual stream. Oh yeah, and I told you guys like a couple weeks ago, I was driving and a bird flew into my windshield. That was so scary. It made such contact with the windshield. I was going like kind of slow because I just had stopped, and then a bird flies across the road, and I was like, that's what they do, right? But he like swooped down like really low, bounced off my windshield, kept flying. No, it didn't die. It didn't die, but it made it made a pretty decent hit on the windshield. But it flew away. Seemed fine. He flew into me though. Like I was going slow. I was like, and then he just he just dived on my windshield. Crazy. I think it was a flying error. Good thing he didn't fly like to the tires. It was just the windshield. Maybe it's one of those spy drone birds from the CIA. What they need to stay out of Canada. It was a crow. I don't know. It was a crow, so I don't know what that says about it. But yeah, that was my driving experience these days. But I can't even tell you guys about all the bad drivers I encounter because there's too many. Like there's genuinely too many bad drivers. I cannot tell you all the stories about everyone I encounter. If you ever want to know about what driving in Vancouver is like, watch Vancouver's Worst Drivers on YouTube. Love that channel. The CIA works outside of domestic. FBI is domestic. Oh, did not know that. The drone was testing your defenses for when Canada becomes the 50th birthday. Well, he couldn't break my windshield. Silly bird. Yeah, so that was my most memorable driving experience now. But I've had like a couple of close calls. My main close call was when I was driving down my street and it was a street I had a light which was green and they had a stop sign. And they did not stop at the stop sign. I was so close to hitting them. I slammed on the brakes 'cause they just, like, came zipping out of the stop sign, and I was just going, like, a normal speed down the road, and I slammed on the brakes, was, like, this far away from hitting them. They didn't see me. Like, they legitimately they did not see me. I was like, "Oh my god, this person is so scary." Like, firstly, they ran the stop sign. Secondly, they didn't notice someone almost hitting them. Um, Stop signs are just suggestions for most people. Yeah, that's what I learned, and I was like, now when I approach an intersection with the where other people have a stop sign and I see them, I'm, like, slowing down. I'm, like, ready to stop. They didn't hear you stop? No. They had no idea. Like, I stopped so hard that, like, I had stuff on my passenger seat and it flew off. But they had no idea. I was like, "Are you serious?" Like, okay, maybe you didn't see a stop sign, but surely you should notice a person almost hitting you. Like, I almost T-boned them. Nonstop car accidents, yeah, yeah. Yeah, some people are just my pet peeve recently when driving is, like, sometimes people approach the stop sign so fast that it looks like they're just gonna go. You know what I mean? Um, so sometimes people just move so fast, they're just gonna go. It seems like they're coming. I'm like, "Oh my god." And it, like, gives me, like, a little bit of a heart attack. I'm like, "No, don't do that." But yeah, people just, like, slam on the brakes, I guess, normally. I'm like, "Can you guys slow, like, can you have a gradual stop?" What happened to 3-second stops? Is that still a thing? All the Costco glizzies flew from the back into your windscreen. Yeah, if I had a Costco glizzy, it would have gone flying. Where will you move when we take Canada? Bro, why would you wanna subject me to what America is going through right now? You hate me that much? Are you saying if you're suffering, I have to suffer too? Wouldn't you rather be included into Canada? My pet peeve is people following so closely. Oh my god. I've started to realize, like 60% of them are not tailgating. 60% of them, they're not tailgating because 'cause they're mad. They just don't know how close they are. Like, that's just how close they think they are. You know what I mean? Or, like, this is how close they think they should be. That's what I've realized. I'm like, "You're too close." Um, that is a pet peeve as well. Or, like, people who, like, tailgate so hard, and then you see them at the next red light, and you're like, "Bro, what did that accomplish?" Like, you move over for them, and they're, like, speeding and tailgating the next person and speeding, and then you just see them at the next red light, and you're like, "Bro, you got nowhere. Why did you do that?" There's so many cars here, I can barely find people outside unless it's a place with a huge parking. Yeah, America, huh? Make Washington, Canada, all of Pacific Northwest can just be Canada. Yeah, you guys are welcome to join. It's funny because, like, yeah, if you BC and Ontario are, like, the least likely to join America, right? Like, I think, like, the interior states or the interior provinces will be more likely to join America. But, like, BC and Ontario are the most left-leaning, like, the most progressive ones. Um, they're actively trying to subject Greenland to America right now. Great. I was raised to do 1 car length for 10 miles per hour. Honestly, that seems good, I don't know. Um, I think here we do time, so, like, you see them on a normal road that's not a highway, it's, like, 3 seconds. So, like, if you see someone pass, like, a tree or, like, an intersection, 3 seconds later, you should be passing it. And I think for highways, it's, like, 5 seconds. And it's a lot farther than you think. Like, the distance you need to be behind the car in front of you is a lot more than you think. Um, Especially, like, if they suddenly crashed into something and came to a sudden stop, you would think about how much time you would need to stop. It's not enough, right? And no one follows it. Like, no one. They don't know how much distance to put themselves in the car in front because 'cause they're confused, trying to convert from metric to imperial. Yeah, I was confused about that too. 1 car length for it's, like, 20 kilometers maybe at that point. That checks out, I think. It's a metaphor for life. If we're trying to speed up and pass each other, but we're trying to go to the same destination. Yeah, but some people are being jerks about it. Um, Washington and California has a huge GDP. Anyway, we prefer to be independent. Yeah, I think California's GDP is like Canada's GDP, you know? Imagine if Pacific Northwest becomes part of Canada and you also learn French. He'd love that, yeah. Never leave a gap between the car and yourself, so when he feels the need to go around you to fit into it. Yeah, but then you just leave more space. I know a lot of people say that. They're like, "Oh, I don't leave space because, like, someone will just come in." It's like, let them come in. Like, why can't they come in? Just let them come in. That's the point. There should be enough space for someone to safely change lanes. And and then when that happens, you make the gap again. But yeah, some people are like, "No, I cannot let someone come into my lane or whatever." I'm willing to trade Alaska for New Brunswick and Nova Scotia. Do we have a deal? I don't really want Alaska. I don't feel strongly about New Brunswick and Nova. A lot of people live in Halifax. I don't know. I don't think we have a deal. I'm part French Canadian. Those are my be. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, I should probably go eat some lunch soon. Got to my Pilates session today. Last week I got flamed for having a stiff back. I'm like, that's not my fault. That's not my fault. My whole body is like very stiff. All I do is sit down at the computer. You gotta have lunch too. Did you get your Nutella milkshake? Is that part of your lunch? And a Nutella milkshake, of course, of course. Who are you mogging? I'm not. What? I didn't say I was mogging. As a fourth Greenlander, I surely got my U.S. citizenship when Trump annexes Greenland. Right, right. Okay, I will get going now then. I heard mogging. Did not say that. Yeah, but I'll be streaming again tomorrow. We'll be playing some Skyrim as usual. Happy games. Thank you. Thank you. I'll try. Um, yeah, we'll be streaming Skyrim tomorrow as usual. Join the Discord if you haven't already. And yeah, thank you all for watching. And if I don't see you tomorrow, have a great rest of your weekend. Bye, everyone.